This is the story of the children recklessly plunged into destiny by those who sought to obtain calamity itself. Welcome to Children
of the Spine.
Welcome back to the Star Sector, everyone. I'm your Game Master, Jonathan Swenson, and with me I have Kylie Bickford,
Astrid Folstad,
Mary Rogers,
Nadia Kadir,
Luis Ardilla,
Mohan. Why you?
Why did you take so long to know your character name?
I forgot my name.
Laura Rogers,
Kamala Magar,
and Bobby Prater.
John Cole.
And yeah, this is the first time that we've played together in a year. And we're all in the same room, and this is fabulous.
You are exiled from the room.
Achoo! Oh, I have a fever, and I can't taste anything.
I'm going to stab you with a fork.
So you guys ready to play?
yes.
No.
All right, so we're going to do a quick recap. So last time we saw the children waking up in their dorm in the Undernot Service Co. to a very normal day that they have been waking up to for the past 5 years. They hung out in the dorm, chatted with each other, and with their dorm mom, Nana, a St. Bernard-looking Ketling, John gave their administrator, Signy, a call to see if they had any luck reaching any potential family, and much to disappointment, she had not. The kids learn that they are being foiled by the overwhelming evil that is the bureaucratic red tape, and vow to fight the good fight yet another day. After eating breakfast, they receive a job to go smash big rocks, and they chat with Frank, an elderly Ketling fellow that lives in the suburb around the corporation. And they find out that the big rocks that they are smashing will make room for a nice park in the community. They then go eat lunch and visit Astrid's big brother, Eskel, during his physical therapy session, before deciding that the day is young and that they can take on one more job before returning to the dorms. Interestingly, this job is the first one they've ever gotten, requiring them to leave the Dome City and visit another. But, just as they were getting on the tram to go, a large seismic event caused their communicators to tell them to abandon their job for the day and return to the dorms. Quakes aren't uncommon here in the planet Fornhagi, so the kids thought nothing of it, but a panicked Nana picking them up in a hovercar seemed to denote that maybe they should have been. Once back at the dorms, the kids get ready for bed, and a medical robot comes to give them their monthly scan, and they all pass. And that's where we are now. So just before I let you guys all run free, I want to remind you all of your goals. Astrid wanted to practice psionics, Nadia wanted to visit a tech lab, Mohan wanted to learn more about obtaining an exploration grant from Ket, Kamala wanted to hack something, and John just wants to finish the delivery and make some more gorp.
Wait, it's Gorp?
What did we decide it was called?
I don't remember.
No, it's Gorp.
You have
It's
Gorp
Gorp.
written
No,
down.
you're right.
We have
But
Gorp
all I
written
can
down.
think of is trail mix.
That's true.
I'm literally envisioning us paying for things in trail mix.
What the hell is trail? There's a trail mix called Gorp?
Yeah, good old
Yeah.
raisins and peanuts.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Never heard of
Whoa.
it ever, yeah.
I mean, why can't we just pay in good old raisins and peanuts?
I mean, I'm
They're
down.
not allowed in space.
Good old raisins and peanuts. It's a good currency.
Do we want to keep calling it Gorp? We can change it because in the prequel, we called it Guzzorp, we called it Gaz, and we called it Gorp.
What about credits? Does credits work?
No, we're getting away from boring old credits.
Credits? Space credits, come on.
No.
Let's leave it Gorp because
Yeah.
I enjoy envisioning paying for things in peanuts and raisins.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
I
I'm
ate
down
half
to-
my currency. No!
Oh no, that's going to be a real
Can we
danger,
add that
guys.
to our rations in an emergency? Is that what that means?
No, the money is
Emergency food
Gorp
friends?
is- yeah.
Gorp fight.
We want to leave it at Gorp?
Gorp
Yeah.
is fine.
Okay,
Can't
it's
change
Gorp.
it now.
No.
It's set in stone.
Okay, so I wake in the morning and I step outside
Hold on.
and I take a
No.
deep breath.
No. And you
I
get real high. And I scream on top of my lungs.
What's going on?
Oh, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys wake up. It's another beautiful morning, and what do you do in your dorm until the bell signals you for breakfast?
So I wake in
I
the
start
morning.
doing push-ups.
I'm still sleeping. Again.
Good.
Yeah, I crank out like 100 push-ups. in a row.
Jeez.
You wanna roll for that?
Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say,
Exert.
you want to fully work that?
Exert.
Yeah.
All right, so exert is a 0.
Is it blank or is it a 0?
It is a 0.
Nice.
Oh, okay, there
so
you
you
go.
are average at exerting.
Oh,
so you
good.
take 2d6.
Oh, good. I'm just average.
Yep.
All right. Come on. That's a 7.
Okay, so a 7, and then you're going to add your strength modifier.
My strength modifier, which is physical, right?
No, it's up above that.
Oh, strength, which is 14
So it's a +1.
plus 1.
So you're at 8, and then you don't add anything for that. Yeah, so you got an 8, so that's a mixed success. So your 100 push-ups don't quite go as well as you want them
God.
to.
But it's just enough strain to like wake me up in the day, and
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
like,
And
it was a good workout.
Yeah, and you got room to improve, is what you've learned.
That's perfect.
Yep.
100 push-ups in a row.
You're a little extra sore compared to what you would normally be.
Excellent. That means I did a good thing for me.
That's right.
All right.
What else are people doing?
I woke up really early as the sun rose, and then I just started absorbing sunlight by the window, and then I took a shower, and I'm pulling on Astrid's tail to try to wake her up.
Yes. I'm awake.
It's time to wake up.
Stop pulling my tail.
I am still lying in bed, of course, but I'm reading a copy of the StarTech Weekly magazine, which I just made up.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Trying to, catch up on the new tech of the week.
I am also awake, and I'm working on the computer, and I am boobling what the cats are doing with grant money.
Okay. Do you want to roll for that? See if you can. Do you want to do administer or no? Probably administer because you'd be researching.
Well, considering that I have blank on all of that stuff, I have a blank on low. I have a 1 on lead. I can lead the computer.
No.
Oh. Well then, what about perform? I have a 0 on perform. I'm performing a really good search.
No.
Damn it! All right, well, I'm rolling my 2d6 and I pulled a 5.
Total. That's a failure.
Uh-oh.
Can you even bump that? What's your intelligence?
Can you even turn the computer
I
on?
don't think I have any intelligence. Oh, I have a 13 in intelligence, but it's a 0 in the attributes.
Okay, so that's a failure.
But I can reroll 1 failed skill check per scene, and because this is the morning, I think this is a scene. And then when we go to breakfast, right, that's a scene.
Sure.
So I'm going to reroll. There we go. Booble, don't fail me now. I rolled a 2.
So you go to open up the computer and you're like, I'm going to figure out what the heck's going on with this grant money that they've been teasing us with for years now. And you open up the computer and you start typing in and it immediately pops up you are not allowed to visit this site. You are not allowed to visit this site.
Do you need some help with
Hey,
that computer?
yes.
Johan?
Would you like to get out of the sun and help me for 1 second?
Yeah, of course. 7 plus my program is 1.
So that's an 8 and then intelligence.
Intelligence is 0.
Okay, so you got an 8. So that's a mixed success. So you are able to get past this firewall, but not for long. Like the next website you open after you're like, haha, I got past this firewall, it just brings up another one. Like everything's like, you are not allowed to. So you're like, ugh.
Did I complete my goal already of hacking something? Or is that...
I mean, you rolled hacker. I mean, it wasn't successful though. I feel like
Okay.
you want to, for your goal to work, you want to get a success on that hack.
That's fair.
Well, thanks for your help, and then I'm going to get a spritz bottle and spray you with some water. you don't like it? Drink.
You're going to get it on Astrid.
Oh God!
Is there anyone else inside the room?
No,
with
it
us?
is just you guys. You guys have your own dorm. All the different groups of children have their own dorms.
Do we know where the storage facility is?
No, they have not
Okay.
told you that.
So I go over to Kamala and I ask if she can look up where the storage facility is on the computer.
I can certainly try. 6. That is a 12.
Okay, so that's a complete success. So you get in and you open up the computer, and there is an overall map of the whole building. And you're looking, and you see that on the 3rd basement floor that there are storage centers.
Here they are. John.
Thank you. That was very helpful. I can spray you with water.
Please don't. I'm
just-
already wet.
Okay.
I'm huddled under my comforter, hiding from the water spray.
Nadia, please help.
What? What's happening?
I'm just sopping wet.
What are you doing to her? Don't get my magazine wet! Or I will roll it up and beat you with it.
Can it be something for me to do to like actually try to go to that location?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to. I want my gun.
Do you guys want to go with him, or is there anything else you want to do in the dorms before you go explore for a little bit?
I gotta
we gotta
feed
go eat
Josie.
breakfast? Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw anything off. I just meant like that's kind of like what I want.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
So you gotta feed Josie.
I gotta feed my giant wolf bird.
So describe what you do.
I open our window. Well, first I slowly climb out of my huddle of covers, trying to like evade the water. I imagine I kind of wear it like a little like, kind of like how I've been walking with my blanket around the house anyway.
Okay.
Just like all huddled up in it. And I open the window, and I scatter out some bird seed, and I call out, "Josie, come on, Josie!" And a giant bird wolf thing, as big as I am, I assume, just plops down onto the windowsill. Good, Josie. And I, like, very tentatively reach out my hand to see if I can, like, pat her head.
Josie just like cocks its head to the side like birds tend to do when they're looking at things.
Can I, a pet?
I
do a pet?
What can we roll for that?
I have no idea.
Can I see someone's sheet?
Connect?
Connect? Yeah, I mean, I could say
She
that.
has a couple of feathers out of place, so I'm going to try and heal them.
No. I mean, you could do a connect or
Okay.
even survive, because survive probably has like some sort of like animal type stuff associated with it.
Is she big enough that you could ride her?
Fuck, I hope so.
Wolf size. You guys are like normal
But
people size.
winged wolf size.
Right, but like I'm also part red panda, so I imagine I'm not very heavy.
Cannot ride
Right.
Josie.
Okay.
Connect? Where is that? Oh,
Right at the top.
Jesus. 9. I have a 0 in it, so
So mixed success. So you do pet her head for a little bit, and she seems to stay. And then she takes a big mouthful of birdseed and flies away a little earlier than she normally would.
you know what? I'll take it. I got to pet her.
There you go.
Okay. I want to use the compad to call Nana.
Sure.
Nana! Hello?
It takes a little longer than normal, but she eventually picks up. She's like, Mohan, how are you?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, kid.
Yesterday was weird. Are you okay?
Yeah, honey, why would you think that I'm not?
Well, because wasn't there like an earthquake?
We
That
get
was-
those all the time.
But it was wicked bad. You picked us up. It's never happened before.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were going out in the city for the first time. I kind of wanted to make sure that you were all safe.
Where do you live, Nana?
Oh, in the suburbs.
How far is that from us?
It's like 2 blocks down.
Can we visit you?
Yeah, I live right behind Frank.
Oh, what? Since when?
Since always.
Okay. Anybody want to say anything to Nana? I just want to check on her.
Hi,
Hi,
kids.
Nana.
Oh, hi, kids. How are you doing?
Mohan
Good.
sprayed me with water.
Mohan.
You don't say that. No.
Mohan.
I'm going to perform. No, I don't. Yes.
Nana is going to roll. I want Nana to roll a no check, and I'm going to have Mohan roll a perform check if he wants to try and get away with this.
Okay. You loved it. 6.
10. So, Mohan, you gotta stop that. We've talked about this. She isn't a fan of that, even though she's a plant. She likes sun more than water.
Do you?
Yes. Southern accent again.
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
happens.
I don't know where it's coming from, but
Well, then, I'm going to write that down in my notes.
do not spray bird plant with water.
All right, John, do you want to initiate leaving? Like, tell them about it, or are you going to try and do it yourself? Or
Well, is it, like, forbidden to, like, go to this place?
You guys over your last 5 years have just tried to explore the building before, and eventually you do always get caught by somebody who brings you back to the dorm.
Why do we get caught?
Because like different like places have like different access levels, and it's not like they like restrict these areas with like hard-coded like keypads. Like most of the places that you guys have gone, it's like, oh, I go in here and there's like a security guard behind the door like, kids, you know you're not supposed to come down here, right?
I have a question. Like, some of us, so my character's 18.
Yep.
And then Mohan and John are 20. Why are we in this, like, children's facility? And why are they calling us kids? Like,
Well, they got you all when you were kids.
so we're still supposed, like, there are other kids here.
Yeah.
And this is like,
No. The
No.
only children here are the people that were rescued from Nadrak.
I think instead of like, it's not that we're kids and they're just calling us kids because they look at us like babies. They're just like, hey, the kids, because we've been together with them for 5 years. And
Well, I wonder, like, are we, like, prisoners and we just don't realize it? Like, Nana lives outside and other people live outside and there are other cities, but we're not allowed to have our own armor or a knife, and we're not allowed to go to certain areas of this facility. Sounds like prison.
does Nana wear the same like uniform that we wear?
No, all of the children from Nadrak have a uniform that you're all wearing, and the different people who work at Undernot Service have a like similar uniform, but like yours is different. It stands out so like people know. Even if it would be very obvious that people would know that you are the people who were saved, but that you have like identification on you.
Okay, so I think we're probably prisoners if we break rocks.
Yeah.
I kind of envisioned it more as like they, saved us from the island, and like we didn't know where we grew up, so we didn't know where to go back to. So they like. It's basically an orphanage, I feel like that like we grew up in, and then probably just didn't have anywhere else to go, so we never left.
Well, this is just like a corporation that got an exploration grant that went out into deep space just trying to find something new. And what they found new was this planet that wasn't supposed to be there. And on that planet was all these feral children. And they just don't know what to do with you. So they all took you back to work. And the work is like footing the bill for your existence while they try to find what the heck do they do with these kids that were just feral.
Yeah.
At least we
Like-
are getting paid and we're not just slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because like you can like. It was like you could take jobs and stuff, right? It wasn't like, oh, you absolutely have to do
Well,
this,
in the
but-
morning, there is always a job that everyone has to do. And like you see that like the Undernot Service employees also do these jobs.
Okay, so it's like we're like employees, but we also live here.
Right. That's more of the feeling I was going for.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel less anxious.
So, would there be anyone in this group that would be most helpful to take going to the lower levels?
Me?
After the last few hours, I'm feeling less and less safe here. It's been about 5 years since I've actually seen my provisions, and I think it's time that we take it. We take it back. We use it. Let's keep it safe. We're not going to hurt anybody, but I plan to go to the storage room and get back what's mine. I don't know if you guys are interested in going, but I will be going.
What time would be best to go? It's still morning.
I know. They pretty much have round-the-clock watch on all the doors there, so I really don't know when would be the best time to do this. But I need my gear. I need my gear. I'm sick. I'm sick of having not having my gear.
What if we went when the rest of the facility is going to their first morning job? But that would mean we would have to miss our job in the morning.
I don't really want to get in trouble, which, like, I know breaking in very well could get us in trouble, but I'd rather not miss our job, too, because, like, I don't know. I feel like that might bring more attention if we're missing.
I understand.
I mean, maybe doing it right after lunch, because when we go to lunch, we do a second job, right? So if we go and get all the stuff, we can hide our stuff at like Frank's house or something like that.
You guys actually have free time after lunch. You guys chose to do another job last time. So after lunch, you guys can choose to do more work. You can choose to go to a class. You can choose to just spend free time at the dorm. Like they're providing like this really well-rounded education for you guys, whether you want to be in the workforce, learning, whatever you want to do.
Do you want to do that right after lunch?
I think so. The thing is that they're treating us like kids. I'm not a kid. You're not a kid. You're a kid.
I am.
You're a kid. I'm not comfortable anymore with these people holding on to my stuff, telling me that I can't go somewhere. I think that's kind of messed up.
Well, have you asked for
Well, something to know,
for
just
it.
kind of metagame, is none of this belongs to you. It's stuff that they give you when they've done like different trainings. Like they own all of this stuff, but it's stuff that you like. They have something assigned out to you.
Yeah, I totally thought that like they found us with this stuff.
No, you did not have like a laser gun on the island.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
you were in the bathroom when we went over that part.
Yeah.
crap.
What did we buy? Like you mentioned that, for example.
Well, that's just character creation. That's not actually part of like you guys don't actually own anything as the kids.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would have changed my
Oh.
reasoning there. If it was like mine, and because like I thought it was like mine.
I mean, you
and
could
they-
feel like a this is my rifle, this is my gun type attachment to like the thing that they like lent out to you, and you're
Sure.
like, God,
Okay,
this is my
I have to
rifle.
go with that. I have to go with that. I don't want to retcon what I said.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do it.
You want to
Let's
go
do it.
steal the stuff from
Or
them.
if you want to retcon it just a little bit, it's you don't understand why these things can't be with you if they trust you with them when you want to use them. Like if you want to go to
Yeah.
a shooting range for your free time, they will take that out of storage and give it to you.
Yeah.
We could say we want it for a job and then trick them and not give it back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's a thought.
I have a combat rifle that I want.
And your current job that you guys haven't been able to finish since the last game was delivering a package that's still sitting in your dorm like living room.
Oh, we need to do that, guys.
So we could get our equipment and then do the job and then maybe hide the weapons after.
I'll make one of the guards our really close friend subordinates because I have henchmen.
Okay.
How does henchman work?
Don't know.
Uh-huh.
But I
was
can
gonna
make
say,
them my
because
henchmen.
If
Yeah.
I recall correctly from when I had that in the prequel, you have to
Bond?
bond with people over the span of 24 hours
Yes.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
So I can...
And then they'll do what you tell them to. But
But
you have
also
to-
they'll if you're trying to get them to do something that they don't want to do, like especially first level henchmen, like they can't do anything that would put themselves in danger. They would
Yeah.
be like, get out of here, no
Yeah.
way.
Well, I'm not going to put them in danger.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, hey, let us go through this thing. And they'll be like, yeah, all right. You're a cool kid.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, ba-da-ba.
Yeah, you could be like secret handshake, and they'd be like, "Yo, hey Mohan."
Yeah. I also have lead +1, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to
I
lead.
thought you said weed plus one.
I
I'd
have
be like,
weed plus
here
one.
you go.
I was saying, get them really high. That might work.
Here you go, security guard. Here's some weed +1.
+1.
Yeah.
Do you still want to?
I definitely do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel like we need to protect ourselves. We need to be able to protect ourselves. Clearly, we almost died the other day in that train.
I mean, guns wouldn't have helped us, John.
No, but you have to
I
understand,
can't shoot the earth.
it's not
can
about
try.
that. It's not about that. So
We
if
just
this
couldn't
happens
protect
again
ourselves,
and there's
yeah, yeah.
pandemonium in this place, what are we gonna do?
Kill Frank.
Kill Frank? You want to kill Frank?
No.
Well, that's what you want to do.
No, that's not what I want to do.
I would imagine we try to get away, from the tremors. So
Get away from the tremors.
I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure what a gun
What
would do
happens
to help.
when these people start to panic and they start looting?
They run. I don't know. Is that what happened?
No.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that this place is so stable.
I think you
Anymore.
might be paranoid, John.
You think I might?
I
Just
think
a
you
little bit.
might be a little paranoid because we've been here for 5 years. Tremors happen all the time. I don't know if we need to go get the guns.
I'm hungry.
Me too. Oh,
It's
time for
breakfast time.
We'll pick this up later.
Did you guys head down to breakfast?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys have your table that you sit at all the time, and it has those little circles in it that bring your food up to you. Is there anything you guys talk about at breakfast?
I'm kind of quiet. We had an argument.
It's a heated discussion.
It was a heated discussion, so I'm kind of pissed off at Mohan.
Is our group allowed to split up? Like, if they decide, like, out of game, if they're allowed to, or if they decide to go to the storage area, or do we all have to go do that, or can we do other things?
You can do other things.
Because I was kind of thinking in my free time I might want to, you said there were classes and stuff. I might want to try and go to, like a psychic class or something like that.
Oh, what did you say right before when we were talking about going down there? You suggested something.
I suggested that we continue our mission of going to the city and take out our weapons for the job, for protection, and then simply not give them back and maybe forge the records. So it looks like we did.
I think that's probably the best idea.
I mean,
What,
you guys
you're
can
on board now?
Oh, no. I'm just saying that seems like the best. Go ahead.
You guys can get your weapons if you want. I mean, I know I have an assigned laser pistol, but if we're being completely honest, I'm not really great with it, and I'd rather just work on my psychic stuff, so have fun storming the castle.
I want to see outside the bubble. We've never been outside.
We do have to, we really have to do our job. Like, we should definitely do that.
I agree.
Who's next to us in the breakfast? I'm assuming we're all discussing this at breakfast.
Yeah, so next to you will be, like, other groups of kids.
Hey, kid, you want a gun?
Oh, gosh.
No, like, people on the island that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, kid with the stupid keyblade. You want to get your stupid shoes? Your big old clown shoes? And I want them to be related to the guard who will give us access.
They can't be related to the guard. They're
They were
from
on
the
the
island
island.
with you.
Luis.
Why not? Long lost cousin.
The only child who found their real family.
If you want to talk with one of them, roll connect so that we can determine whether or not this was one of the enemy factions that is sitting next to you or one of the friendly factions.
That's right. I forgot about that.
we
Who's
do
the?
that?
Oh, I guess who's the most person who has the best connect?
I have 0.
Well, you were trying to talk, so.
I rolled an 11.
Oh,
So that's a success. So this is like one of the friendly factions. This is someone who was part of Hyacinth's faction.
Oh, okay.
And so, who's next to us? Somebody from
Do you want to name them, or do you want me to name them?
plural.
Plural.
Yep,
Okay.
plural.
Hold on. Let me add that name to my NPC list now.
Dear God, why?
Plural. And they were.
They are every gender.
So
I
are they
mean,
also
great,
a weird scene then?
But, like, is that
Yep.
their name is plural?
Yep.
That's fine.
All right, okay.
Nadia, can you pass the salt?
Here you go.
I carry that around with me. I carry the water bottle spray.
Hey, what's up, Mohan? What'd you need?
I don't remember what I needed. Hey, have you ever been down to the shack to get stuff from the armory?
Me, your good buddy, Plural?
Yeah, plural. You're so cool.
I mean, when we have different like trainings, like occasionally they bring stuff up from there.
What's the guard's name that usually brings stuff up?
The guard's name's Havelock.
Okay, cool. Hey, John, do you remember what Havelock looks like?
No.
Do you, plural, remember what Havelock looks like?
Yeah, he's the kind of short guy, and he has he's got that black stripe in his hair, and
So he's a skunk.
yeah.
Is he a skunk? Is he like what's
Is
the
he a-
Ketling?
Well,
he a
he's a
skunk?
Ketling, yeah.
Skunk Ketling.
Yeah. You guys haven't seen any other races here represented other than Ketlings.
Oh, yeah, because we're on a Ketling world or whatever, right?
Yeah, you guys are on Fornhagi, which is part of the Principality of Vitir.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, plural. That's all I want to know. I want to talk to the guard here soon. So, but if you ever want to hang out, come to our dorm.
Oh yeah, we normally got the Saturday hangouts, right?
Yeah, where we play F&F, Fantasy and Fatalities.
Yeah, exactly.
So fun.
I'll see you next Saturday.
All right, I roll and stab.
No!
Okay, enjoy your breakfast.
Good thing my AC's higher than your stab.
Is it?
That was an inside joke for F&F games.
I roll for real to stab.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no. I don't do that. All right, I'm going to scarf down my breakfast.
You guys all done eating?
Yeah.
Drinking extra large coffee.
I'm not having coffee. I think we discussed this last time.
Yes.
But I had it once. It was off the walls, and you all wanted to murder me.
It's working time.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
I wonder what we're doing today.
Well, don't we...
Don't we already have our... No, we don't have our mission.
Don't we have to go...
Yeah, we have that
return
package.
The job we abandoned
I might
yesterday?
have been joking.
Oh.
You're so serious about it.
So, let's go get our package, guys.
All right, so you guys,
All right.
do you go back up to the dorms to get it?
Does somebody want to run up and get it?
I mean,
I can run up and get it because I'm very curious what it looks like and if it says anything on it.
It's a nondescript package. It just says Under Not Service Co. delivery on it with like an address.
Does the address say anything like a building name or anything? It just says the actual physical location.
I mean, I didn't come up with a street name and street number, but it does say under it, which is how you knew it was outside the city. It says...
it's 123 Persimmon Lane.
It is now 123 Persimmon Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Lognar City is where you're going.
Lognar
Yep.
City. Okay. How big is the package?
It's probably like, I don't know, like a
7 inches.
2 by 1,
Okay, so
2 feet
little.
by 1 foot.
All right, so I pick it up and I shake it.
It is very well packaged. That's part of what Undernot is known for, and nothing moves inside.
Ah, foiled again. Okay, I take it back down.
So I'm assuming we're just going to be all hanging out in the front door.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything at the front door before she comes back down, or no?
Are there any guards around?
I'm taking like a cat nap in a sunspot.
Do we have to tell anyone that we're going on our job, or is it just assumed that
It's
we're
just
going
assumed.
on the job?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have like, your wrist trackers. So
Oh.
you essentially, like, when you leave the building or like when you go places, it like pings little systems as to where you're moving.
Okay. So
Should-
they're tracking us.
Should we grab our weapons and stuff?
Let's ask. Hey, guard to the front door.
Yeah, what's up?
We're going over to Lognar City. Is that dangerous? Should we go get our stuff?
No, not at all. Lognar is like one of the like most calm, civilized. It's like a utopia there. It's very active in Metropolitan.
I may need to move.
Don't you think that sounds kind of sketchy?
I mean, there's sketchier cities that you could go to. Like, I would recommend if if you went to like a different city, you might take it. I don't know.
Like which ones?
Now you're making me open up a city generator.
Should we, Justin? So, when we're at a game, it's called meta, right? Should we stop? Should we go and get them anyway?
Well, I mean, if the guard says like nah,
We should
then I would
ask
say
him, though.
probably no.
I feel like we should try to
Oh.
get them.
Yeah, we could.
I wasn't sure if John would have wanted
The
to
answer,
keep
no.
them.
I already know what he's going to say. He's going to say no.
We could ask.
We don't
Well, let's
belong
try,
down
yeah,
there.
let's
We're
try.
kids.
If you guys get
try.
a job in Kvia or Helgafell, I would say take something. Like the way there isn't the friendliness. The towns are fine, but yeah, we have a direct connection to Lognar. Like that, you're not running into anything on your way there, and the place is one of the larger cities on Fornhagi. So
All right, let's just get this over with then.
Hey, I kind of like motion you guys aside a little bit, and I go, what if we do this delivery really, really quick, and then intentionally pick a job that would take us to one of those sketchy cities, and then we
Yeah.
could get our shit.
I like that idea.
Wait, why? What? Why
So-
would we?
So the plan would be, in order to get our guns out for us, we would take a job at one of those sketchy cities.
I promise you, they will not let us take guns anywhere. They are going to say we cannot go to those cities because it is too dangerous. And they will not provide us with the firepower necessary.
They might. And then if they say no, we'll
Prove-
just go
prove me
in.
wrong.
We'll go in.
No, prove me wrong.
I'll perform for them.
all right, so you guys leave the building.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so you take the same path that you were taking before, and you walk by, and you see Frank comes out of his house and goes, "Oh, hey, Astrid. Hi, kids. Hi, Nadia and Mohan and Kamala and John. How are you today?"
Good. Hi, Frank.
Peace among worlds, Frank.
Peace among worlds, Mohan.
What is that even supposed to mean?
Copyright
Peace among
infringement.
worlds.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand.
Frank,
Peace among worlds.
do you have any information about Lognar City?
Lognar, one of my kids went to Lognar University.
University?
Yeah,
Ooh.
there's a university over in Lognar. There's a few of them, actually.
What do they specialize in?
Oh, little something here, little something there. They're like liberal arts colleges.
No techie ones, then?
My kids didn't go to no tech colleges.
Okay.
It's expensive, huh, Frank?
No, the college here is free.
What you mean?
It's free. I mean, you guys go to the college that's in Undernot.
Right.
I know it's a little different because this city is really just Undernot campus. Everyone here works for Undernot in some way.
Everyone?
I used to work at Undernot, and now I'm retired.
How are you spending your retirement?
Here in this nice, lovely home with my nice front yard and talking to you kids every morning.
Suspicious. He's suspicious?
Yeah, I said suspicious.
You're whispering. Like he's standing right here in real life.
What was that, Kamala? I didn't quite hear you.
Nothing, let's go.
Well,
Serendipitous meeting you, is what you said, Frank.
Serendipitous. That's a big word. I was just a janitor when I was here, so I don't know those big words.
Oh, could you tell us the easiest way to get to the armored bunker on the third floor in the basement?
There's an armored bunker down there. My half times have changed since I was.
I will take that back. I don't know, Frank, if it's armored. I can't remember. John, would you like to explain where our things are?
Not at
Damn it!
all. No.
What's your job today, kids? Where, other than going to, what are you doing in Lognar?
We've got to deliver a package.
A package? Isn't that where you went yesterday?
Yeah, well, the Tremors kind of sent us home.
Ah, yeah, they were a little bit bigger than normal. I know my little readouts in the home said that it was pretty spiky.
Nana was concerned. She picked us up.
Oh, that Nana. She's such a worry busybody.
Wait, doesn't Nana live right behind Frank?
Yeah.
Should we go say hi to Nana?
He said, doesn't Nana live right behind Frank? And Frank just kind of glares off to the side and he goes, yes, she does.
Oh. Okay, all right. Well, I sense some tension.
Animosity, I'd call it, Astrid. Animosity.
Why?
Oh,
Does Nana look
boy.
in your windows?
I don't like how she hangs the clothes out, and it just it doesn't look nice for the neighborhood. I'm part of the housing association.
Jesus, you're an HOA person.
We gotta keep the campus looking nice for Undernot. They provided us our whole lives.
But by drying her clothes, she's saving energy for the city.
We don't need to save energy, Nadia. We have lots and lots of energy-saving tech.
For now.
Maybe
Frank,
she
for
just
now.
likes the way they smell when they're nice and wind-dried.
Well, I can't yuck everybody's yums, so...
What?
Christ almighty. Okay, let's go see Nana.
Anyway, time to go.
What? It's an expression, John. Okay.
That what came in so crystal clear on the mic.
All right, bye, Frank. We got a package to deliver, and then later on, I'll deliver a package to you.
Oh, dear God.
I didn't order anything, Mohan.
Wink.
You got yourself a Twitch there. You're too young to have a Twitch, Mohan.
I'm going to make you gape, Frank.
Oh my God. Edit that out.
Yikes.
No.
Bye.
Astrid coughs up a hairball in the corner.
Bye, kids. And he just keeps raking, and he rakes into his backyard and away from you guys.
Butt away.
Yep. So you guys keep moving, and you make it to the tram. Is there anything you want to look around while you were on your way there? Or
Yeah. Is there any tremors?
No, you haven't felt any this morning.
Just walking around.
Do we see any unusual activity from the tremor yesterday, or just completely business as usual?
Completely business as usual. This whole campus is up on those shock absorbing stilt machines, so
Okay.
that none of the buildings ever actually feel the shocks. The one yesterday was able to shake the building a little bit before the stabilizers came on, but everything's built on these high-tech stabilizers.
What do inside of the trams look like?
I'm picturing the MBTA.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
And it's in like a tube. Like there's a tube that goes, it's like an underground subway.
So
Totally tubular, dude.
how many stops between Lognar and us? Or is it just a direct line?
It's just a direct line to Lognar.
And then what about to Helgafell and Kivia?
Those are a few stops away. And by a few stops, that's really far. Like you wouldn't be able to walk there because like these trams run like pretty fast.
Okay, but is it the same line and it's just a different stop on the same line, or do we have to like jump on the red line and the orange line?
It's like kind of like red line, orange line. Like there's different like trams around the Undernot Service campus that you can like hop on and off. It's a different line entirely to go there.
It's like going from Brighton to Roxbury.
Yeah. And are we on? Is this station that we're at? That's like right outside the campus, I assume. Like main station? Like, is it a south station that I can connect to everything? Or?
No, this is just back and forth to Lognar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a really close city to you guys, and then like obviously the city itself will have like its own internal transportation, but like the Undernot Service city it's more like a suburb, like I've been saying. So like maybe there's buses that go to different areas, but like there wouldn't be like trains inside of the Undernot campus.
Okay.
But in Lognar City, you guys haven't gone there yet, so
okay.
But you get the impression that Lognar City is like a really big city. Like it's not centered around one corporation like this campus is.
So it's like a legit city.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna take a bus pamphlet or train pamphlet that shows the map.
Sure.
Times.
Well, there's because this is a direct connection, like there's stuff pretty much going on demand.
Yeah.
Because there's not like tons of people going in and out, especially because this is like while most people at Undernot are currently working. So if there's other people traveling, like maybe there's a few other people that are going to Lognar right now, but most of
it's like push a button, it'll summon.
Yeah.
Versus like every 20 minutes a bus comes,
right.
Sort of a thing.
Right.
Okay.
Because this is like a low impact time.
Gotcha. Push it.
And
Let's
you
go.
hear the tram comes over. So it looks like someone probably already went because the tram was at Lognar. So the tram comes back. You wait like 10 minutes and it's here.
We all pile on.
Cool. You all get inside the tram. Everybody in?
Do we buckle up?
No buckles.
Are there seats?
There are seats. You
I'm
can
gonna
stand,
sit.
you can sit, whatever you want to do.
I'm going to stand and put my music listening device earbuds in.
I'm gonna
Jeez.
do subway breakdancing.
Good. You're doing subway breakdancing. Your like communicator has like these little like earbud like slots in them, and
Yeah.
you can take them out and put them in.
Like AirPods, but
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
I'm-
Space AirPods.
Yeah.
I'm like curling up in a seat and gonna take a quick cat nap.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything specific?
I'm anxiously looking around at like this, like what's inside the car, like people and where we're going and stuff. I'm kind of disturbed.
There's like one other person in this car with you that like there was room, so they figured mine as well. They weren't going to wait. Like normally different delivery people just kind of take their own cars because it's pretty fast back and forth, so there's no reason not to. But there's one other person with you.
I'm just cleaning up my feathers and cleaning off my bird talons.
Aren't you a plant?
I'm a plant. I'm like a tree person, but I'm also like half bird, so I have feathers and bird talons and a beak, but I have like
Oh, but,
bark
like,
skin.
Bark skin. Okay.
She's very alien.
I was
Yeah.
literally imagining like a bonsai tree with feet. And it's-
You were imagining.
I have like a
She's not
person.
Groot.
yeah.
I have like a green eyes and like
You got a picture? Show him.
yeah. I have like green and red feathers, but black bark skin and like black talons.
Okay.
I'm like trying to braid your feathers like nice and gently so that you have some like funky little like braid things going on.
Aw.
All right, so you guys are on the tram. It starts moving. There's some little background music. We got Astrid taking a quick power nap. It only takes like 30 minutes to get there. So, like, it can travel a lot faster when there's no one on it, which is why it got to you guys in 10, but now it goes at like a survivable speed.
Fun.
And Mohan's breakdancing, and Mohan, you're going to...
Oh no.
Saving throw.
You're going to roll a perform check.
I know.
You better perform well, man.
I was like, well, I mean, my breakdancing, like I I'm assuming that the way this game works is as you do more tasks, you get experience in that, I think.
No.
Oh, then.
It's your goals.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, like, what's your goal?
Oh, my goal is to research the cats and what they're doing with
So
the
that's the
rats.
only way that you're going to get experience.
Gotcha, okay. Why the hell am I breakdancing on this subway cart? I got a 5.
So you fail and do a physical saving throw. Or actually, sorry.
Add anything to that? Like your perform?
Yeah.
Performance is 0, so it doesn't go up or down.
Oh.
Yeah. So do a physical saving throw.
That's a 20, right?
Yep, you roll a 20.
20.
Nice.
20.
So you really, really suck at breakdancing on the train. Like you're breakdancing, it's like, oh, it's not going good. And then there's a huge tremor and like the lights flicker off and like the tremor like just bumps you and you happen to like basically you get popped up and like you land perfectly and like that's the best part of your breakdancing.
And then I shimmy and
We
I
all
sit
start
down.
applying.
Is this significant, like the tremor, like, or is this just like another?
No, this is a huge tremor.
Ah, yes.
And you actually hear like screeching, and the other person on the cart looks kind of concerned, and one of the like it's kind of like a mag train, but it kind of gets like a little bit cocked, and
It's a mag train.
It's like lifted by magnets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I see. I know. I'm on the same page.
And all of the power shuts down.
Oh. Nikes.
Is everybody okay?
John, are you okay?
John is frantically trying to find an exit.
A gun.
He's trying to find his...
Where's my gun?
So I have a post-tech toolkit. Does that have a flashlight in it?
Sure.
Okay, I take out my flashlight and I click it on,
Okay.
and I look around.
You can see that like there's a tunnel. Like there's enough room on the outside of the tunnel that you guys could possibly get wedge open a door. Like all the doors are down powered, so you'd have to force them open. But there would be enough room outside for you guys to do something. But there is also kind of a drop because it is a maglev train, so might be a little bit tough to balance on that.
I begin to pry open a door.
Okay, you're going to have to roll an exert strength check.
I'll help him.
Is there no emergency power on this train?
It has not been
0.
checked on yet.
I have exert 0, so just 2d6.
Yep, there's 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Can I assist on the exert or no? Like, can I grab the other door and try and help him?
Let's see if he fails first.
Okay.
That's a 6. Strength is 14.
What's the modifier?
1. So that's 7.
7. So mixed success. So you're having trouble getting it open. Do you want to help, Mohan?
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here with an 11.
Awesome. So you were struggling a bit, John, because the power hadn't quite kicked back on yet. And then Mohan comes over and gives you a hand, and it's just enough that you're not gonna like you were feeling like the door slip because you were trying to open both of them at the same time, and you were about to like get your hand kind of like hurt, and then Mohan's like, "Whoa, hold on!" and like grabs the door and holds it open. So you guys get the doors open. And the person who's on your train,
I was going to check on them.
yeah, their name is Booth.
Booth?
So they have a little name tag from our Undernot service that just says Booth on it.
All right. I want to go over and check and see if Booth, he, she, neither, or both.
I mean, we could just say they for everybody
Okay.
until they specify.
I'm going to go check on them.
Yeah, so Booth is getting up off the floor. They are a lot older. They're not old, but they're like probably middle aged, just like a regular old delivery guy that's been there for a while.
Could they do with some healing?
He gets up and
I wiggle my fingers expectantly.
yeah, stop that! It's distracting.
You could kick him in the kneecap and then...
And then I can heal.
So Booth pulls himself up, and they're kind of like holding their side a little bit, and they're like, "Are you kids all okay?"
I think we're fine. Are you all right?
I don't know. Let me give a check. And he gets up and he kind of stretches and he twists side to side, and you hear like a few cracks, and he's like, no, I think I'm good.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I think that's all I needed. This kind of stuff happens when you get older.
You couldn't give me that. You jackass.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, I was gonna practice my healing as my goal, but...
we need to get out. We need to get off this train.
So you guys got like a 10-foot drop.
Oh.
Cannonball.
I thought it was like 3 foot. You know, we can just like kind of hop down.
Can we climb out on top of the train, or is the roof of the tunnel too close?
No, it's spacious enough that you can fit between everything.
Okay. Well, my thing is, if we get on top of the train, we can reverse or go forward using the tracks. So we climb on top of the train, not to the side of it, but climb on top, either go in back or forward, and then like get off the train. Can you guys picture that?
I have a climbing harness.
Oh, like get
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of it and
You
then
have a
like jump
climbing
on the
harness
track
on
and
you?
push it?
Oh, no, I don't because we don't have anything. But I
Yeah.
have good dexterity. I can probably climb that.
You have your backpack stuff with you.
Well, how about we just... I'm going to poke my head out and then ask, like, yell out to the conductor or something. Like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
There's no conductor.
It's
It's just a train that goes back and forth. But you yell out like that because you think that there's a conductor, and Booth looks at you and he's like, hey, there's an emergency panel. If we can just get it open, we can probably call some service here.
So there is power somewhere.
There's an emergency panel, yeah. Can you hacksaws it?
I mean, it's just got some like bolts and stuff. Like we can probably pry it off, or if anyone's got any tools, we could just do it.
Do you have tools?
Yeah.
no tools.
I pull out my screwdriver meta tool.
Yes,
Wait, what's that called again?
meta tool?
Meta tool.
Yeah.
I assume that's kind of like a
Pretty
Swiss
helpful.
Army knife.
Yeah, it's a
thing.
Swiss Army knife.
It's
Okay.
a school diver.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Okay.
Here to
and-
who? Who are you
and
giving it, Booth?
I guess Booth takes it,
I
and
know,
Booth
I'll
is
do
going
it,
to
I'll
roll
do
a
it.
fix check, I guess.
I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, roll fix.
And then if you have a 1, you
It's
add
+1.
+1.
And then
that would
plus your
be-
intelligence.
That would be a 6.
How do screwdriver?
One of them.
No,
one of
you
them
go to
is-
you go to do it, and the screws are actually stripped. Like this
Yeah.
has happened a lot on this train.
One of them is
Oh
fucked
God, I am never riding the fucking train ever again.
Do I have a crowbar
No,
in
dude.
my toolkit?
Do any of you
wedge?
guys have like a hairband or something? Like we could put that on the tip of the screwdriver to get a little bit more like
Yeah.
strength in the screw.
I imagine that Astrid has like several hair bands because she's got so much gosh darn fur.
Okay.
So she just pulls one out and hands it to him.
So here, try this, and he gives you a little bit like the elastic band from Astrid, and shows you how to put it on like the tip of your meta tool, so you can get more grip on the thing. And he's gonna let you roll again.
Okay.
Look, you're learning.
Yay.
I perform for you.
9.
9 is a mixed success. So
That's better than a 6.
you get it. You get like 3 of the 4 screws off, and one of them is just way too stripped. It just won't come off. So
We can just pull it all at that point, though, right?
Well, you just kind of like push it to the side.
Okay.
Takes a little bit of effort, but you get it there. And then you see there's the panel for emergency stuff.
Like like flashlights and
No, like service call.
service
Also, like an
call.
elevator, like push this button to call.
Right.
Like the
I see.
panic button,
I
yeah.
see.
I push it.
Cool. And he goes, what kind of problem are you experiencing?
We're dying!
Calling emergency services immediately.
Help, we're stuck. The train stopped.
And it just shuts off, and just shuts down. And you already hear from down the tunnel just,
Oh, that was fast.
That might have been an overstatement of the situation.
But we could very well die.
But we aren't.
We're dying every day.
Someone out there who actually needs emergency help may not get it now because of that.
And it was just their time.
Do you think that there's someone in more need than us right now?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
I feel like, yeah.
I think we're dying.
and the emergency personnel gets there and goes, okay, who's injured? Who's dying?
We all just look right at Mohan.
My soul is dying every day.
Okay, well, it looks like this is off the rail. Do you really need a service person? What did you
Yeah.
say to get the Autobot to call us?
It's those damn machines. They never know what's going on.
All right, well, we'll call a service tech and be on our way.
Thanks.
That would be great.
All right, and you just see them kind of punch into their little wrist communicator, and they grumble, get back in their car.
Could we have a couple
and
extra
get out.
Band-Aids?
They're gone. And as they leave, you sit there for a second, and then you hear a panel open outside, and a robot comes out of a panel, and another one comes out from the other side, and they kind of have like forklift arms, and they go over and they jack up the train, and they scoot it back on, and they lower it down, and the power comes back on.
Oh,
Yay!
it was as easy as that, Mohan. Why did you do that to us?
Why? What did I do?
It could have been so much smoother.
I did nothing but help. It took 2 seconds for them to fix it.
All right. I asked the technician, why did we get derailed?
The derailing happened from the seismic event that occurred.
I'm never riding a train ever again.
Well, we do still have to finish our assignment, and once we get back, then you can never ride a train again.
Please enjoy the rest of your ride.
Yeah, likely.
You do that voice so well.
I know, it's
kinda
very
scary.
And you all get back on the train?
Yeah.
Well, we're already on.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
We
you never got
got
off. Yeah.
I guess we closed the doors.
Oh, yeah, did we break the doors, or did they...
The door, like, tries to close, and it's like...
Oh, no.
Like, it's a little, like, off of its track, but it closes. And you guys get back on, and Booth sits down and just takes a deep breath and goes, yeah, this really happens kind of frequently. This train's a little run down.
I go over and sit next to him. We've never been out of the city before. What's it like?
You mean outside of the Undernot campus? That's the only place
Yeah.
you've been?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it's... How do I describe a city to someone? It's like the Undernot campus, but, like, every block is another Undernot campus. And the buildings are a lot taller,
Oh.
and there's a lot of people. There's a lot more people than employees on the campus.
Oh. I bet we can make a lot of friends there, guys.
Well, I wouldn't get your hopes up about that.
Oh.
Why?
And her little
Why?
ears kind of flying.
And right as you ask why, you guys pull into the station, and you see the light come in from exiting the tunnel, and you see the big city. And as you kind of like look out at it, as you're just like gliding above it a little bit, everyone is moving in like such a way that it almost looks calculated. Like people are going from point A to point B with like precision. Like there's no areas where people are like dawdling. There's no like community areas or hangout spots. It's like if
So
people are
there's no-
outside of a building, they're moving.
Okay, no stopping to smell the flowers.
Yeah.
So like New York.
No.
New York without, like, the cafes and shit.
No, these people look like
Financial
they're...
district.
Yes.
There you go.
These people look like they're under like some sort of mind control.
Yeah, and you guys pull into the station, and the doors open, and Booth looks at you all and says, "Hey, good luck with your first delivery. Like that's got to be exciting."
Oh, wait. Can you point us in the direction of? And I look at the package that Nadia's holding, and I go, Persimmon Street.
Oh, okay. Can I see your wrist?
Sure.
And he just presses a few buttons. Like, here's your map setting. I know you haven't really needed to use it because you've been in the campus, but we've got a whole bunch of different maps on here that we use for deliveries. And if you look, you've already got directions to where your delivery is supposed to be because your communicators know that you're on a job.
Astra's mind is like blown. She's so excited.
Are you okay?
No.
Can we add you as a contact on this thing? Can we call you?
I mean, I guess I'm probably in the employee logs. Just look for number 759395.
795395.
Okay.
Do we have numbers?
Do you have numbers?
I know.
Do we have
6969
employee numbers?
Jesus.
420.
420 blazes.
420.
Do we have numbers like that too?
Let me see. And he's like, "Can I see your wrist again, Astrid?" And he
Yes.
pokes on some more menu things, and he's like, "It doesn't look like they consider you guys employees. So they didn't put you in the system. I mean, it probably has something to do with the bureaucracy of Ket. Like you guys have heard of that, right?
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Yes, but please elaborate.
I mean, they just have so much paperwork that they just have to
Great.
file. So, I mean, you guys have been here for 5 years now. I mean, you're probably getting close in the queue to getting official identification.
Wow. Okay.
No, well, I kind of have to have my job efficiency is tracking me right now, so I got to take off.
Sorry.
Good luck in the city, guys.
Thanks.
Bye, Booth.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm envisioning this bureaucracy is run by all the sloths from the movie Zootopia.
Seriously.
Just in the form of catlings.
Blow a kiss.
To who?
Booth.
They're walking.
I know. Goodbye.
So you guys are in the city now. What do you do?
Deliver the
Stare.
package.
Yeah.
Start walking towards the delivery. What do we see on the street around us?
So you're walking around and you see that there's everyone's focused. They're all going where they need to be going. Pretty much everyone here is Kettling again. It's not like a very diverse planet, or at least these few cities that you've been to aren't very diversified. It's very homogenous. And I mean, there are cafes, but people kind of go in and immediately take their seat, and they spend their allotted time there. And you see they get little alerts that beep at them, and they get up and they go do their next thing. Everyone is just clockwork efficiency here. So there are entertainment things, but they have exact amounts of time that they're allowed to do them. And as you're walking, you also see this would I'm not even going to make you roll for it because it would stand out so much in this hyper-organized city. There is one person who looks fairly disheveled walking around with a sandwich sign billboard on them that just says, "The end is 9, Terrans are already here."
Oh.
Terrans?
Yeah, Terrans.
That sounds terrible, friend. Tell me more.
The end is nigh, the Terrans are here, they're already among us.
Are you a Terran?
Excuse me, how dare you? This guy,
What's a Terran?
this guy smells.
Oh, God.
This is a psycho, crazy homeless person.
I'm using my tail to cover my nose. What's a Terran?
The Terrans were the great race from beyond.
Beyond
Where? I'm just laughing.
Excuse me, how dare you laugh? Don't you know this is the end times?
But why?
Because the Terrans are here and they're among us.
But what are they going to do?
I don't know.
Then
why
how do you
are
know
you-
they're bad?
Well, I mean, I went to this seminar and a guy told me I think the seminar was called Taza, something like that, and it was just so persuasive. The end is here!
They're Terran, Bull, don't you know?
How do you know they weren't lying to you in that seminar?
Lying? You
Yeah.
couldn't lie. Not
People
about something
lie
this
all the
important.
time.
Who would lie about the end of the world? Please, take
Someone
a
who
pamphlet.
wants your money.
I take a pamphlet.
And
Yeah, I
you look
just
at
take
it
a
and
pamphlet.
it just says Taza on it, and
God.
he's made these pamphlets himself. You're not even sure if he actually went to a seminar.
All right. Well, we have a job to do.
Remember, any one of your friends could be a Terran.
I look suspiciously at all of you and go, no, I think we're good.
How do you know you're not a Terran?
How could I be? I would know of the Terran plans.
Which are?
To destroy our sector, obviously.
So you
How?
do know
So
the
you
plans.
do know the plans.
I don't know how. But that's what the Toza told me. The Toza told me the end is coming.
Where would they start, though?
How would the Toza know if they aren't Terran?
How do I know that the Toza aren't Terran?
Yeah, that's the question.
The end is coming!
Okay, guys, I think that we should move along.
And as you guys say that, some security come over and without saying a word, just grab this guy and just drag him.
oh,
The Terrans got him!
No.
Should we fight these guys?
The Terrans are taking
No.
me! Save
No.
yourselves!
Oh, boy. All right. Well, time to go.
I'm gonna write Terran and Toza down in my notebook that I keep with me.
Okay.
Freak.
Wow.
That's a real Terran-like of you.
Just you wait when you're asking me for the most high-tech tech in the universe, and I say no because you've been mean to me for all these years.
Right. Yeah, we all need a school driver, yeah.
Anyway, we should probably
My
finish
God.
our assignment.
As we're walking, are there any plants or flowers around, or is it just pure city and people?
No, it's pretty.
It's pretty?
There's arboreal stuff. You notice that some of the buildings that you can see awnings on, they all have plant life on them. So it's that's part of the renewable stuff. Is they're all garden buildings and stuff like that.
I'm so happy.
But, like, no one's, like, stopping and appreciating it. And if they do, it looks like it's very calculated. Like, this is my time to look at the flower. My time to look at the flower is up. Time to continue on my way.
Oh, jeez.
What is wrong with these people?
Astrid's kind of, like, taking in everything as you're going, and every so often someone has to kind of, like, pull her along behind them, because I'm just like, woo!
The crowd makes John very, very, very uncomfortable.
Give me a notice check, John.
My notice is nothing.
Is it blank?
No, actually, it's 0.
Okay, good.
But if it's blank, it's a -1, right?
Yeah.
Just
Correct.
clarification, Okay.
Thank God it's not a -1. 8.
An 8 is a mixed success, so you're walking and you're really concerned. You're being kind of paranoid about all these people. Just kind of, I mean, there's a lot of people. You guys haven't interacted with this many people before, and they're all walking by, and you think you notice that sometimes people pay a little, like, their eyes linger on you for a little bit, but they're like almost trying to avoid looking at you. And you can't tell if this is, like, normal, if, like, they're not really looking at each other, but you just pick up that if they look at you, it's for a quick side glance, and then they continue along their path.
So John addresses all of you. We need to stay close. Don't deviate. Don't look at the flowers. Don't talk to anybody else. Stay within an arm's reach of each other.
How come?
Why?
We cannot get separated here. There's too many people, and I'm not getting a good feeling from them. So let's just get in and out of this place as fast as possible.
Why? Did you notice something?
People are giving me some looks.
Yes,
I just have a
Captain.
really, really bad feeling here, so we need to get to our destination and get out of here.
All right, let's go.
You guys continue?
I wanted to look to see if there's any tech that I've never seen before around.
Probably not. It's probably all very generic stuff that, like, Undernaut would also have. Like, you've seen hover cars, like, you've seen, like, the different, like, hollow screens, like, all the different types of TVs and projectors and wearable tech and all that stuff. Like, maybe there's, like, a tech store, but, like, if you guys are being dragged along together, like, you wouldn't have time to go in and, like, check out the tech store.
But it's not, like, super captivating to me.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's fairly normal stuff. I mean, I would assume that, like, some of this normal stuff would be captivating to you, because, like, maybe, like, you don't really get to spend time observing it at Undernaut. Like, maybe there's some stuff here that you've seen only in your tech magazines, but you are familiar with most of the stuff you see.
Okay.
Do any of the, like, stores with, like, TV screens and stuff in them that we pass by have, like, the news playing?
You could roll a notice.
Good idea.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a 2. So, I notice nothing.
Yeah, so you can't find one that has a TV. Like, you're kind of looking around as you're walking, and they're dragging you because you're getting really ADD, looking everywhere. So you're too sensory overloaded on all the different stores.
My preppy cheerleader red panda with ADD. That sounds about right.
How much farther, Astrid?
Oh, and I, like, look down at my watch to, like, make sure we've been going in the right direction at all.
You have been.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Well, thank God.
So how much further do you have?
I don't know. Let's say it's, like, just around, like, a couple blocks down and, like, around the corner kind of thing. It's like we're almost there.
Yeah, so you're now getting into, like, neighborhoody type areas, not like storefronts and all that stuff. So
Still as many people, or?
no, there's less people. There's still people coming out of their homes and going to different places, but it's definitely less crowded here.
Okay. I'd like you to notice what these people do as I do this.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna start singing a song.
Oh, God.
Performing.
Sure.
Just singing. Working 9 to 5.
You're busking for money.
7. Perform is a 0, so a 7.
And do you have charisma?
I do. My charisma is a +2.
It's a +2, so 9. Does anyone want to jump in and help him?
Not
No.
at
You
all.
guys,
sing along.
you guys don't know the words?
No.
Tumble out of bed and I tumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life.
It sounds like no one's helping you with that, so it is going to be a mixed success.
I am going to notice, though.
Yeah, so your mixed success is there are some people that look at their watch and they're like, all right, and then they go boop, 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 and it like, you see like it pings something, and then they stop and they watch for a little bit, and then their watch goes, nee, 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 and they silence it and then continue on with their day.
Was that my notice?
No,
or-
you can roll notice now.
Okay.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
It's a 5. Yeah.
Nope, that's a failure. So you're distracted by them, like the few people that you did see like pull out their watch and start pressing stuff. You were like, oh god, what are they gonna do? And then it's just like a little like timer, like they allocated themselves some entertainment moments and then continued on.
Wow.
Okay, so they're super by the book.
Come on, Mohan. Let's get going.
We've got to finish our
Jazzercise.
delivery.
Okay.
So you guys make it.
go.
You make it to the, what was the address?
123 Persimmon Lane.
123 Persimmon Lane. You make it there, and it's like a really fancy looking apartment complex.
Ooh.
And 123 happens to be on the first floor, so it has a door straight into it.
Nice.
So you go up to deliver it, and what do you do?
Walk in the door.
Ding.
I was going to say knock. Or
So you guys knock or press a bell, and nothing happens. Like, you don't hear anybody coming. You don't really hear a doorbell go off. It's just nothing there.
Hey,
I
lady.
knock. Loudly.
Sure, you knock, and there's nothing.
I'm gonna peek around the side of the house or building and see if there's any other entrances.
No, there's no side. It's kind of like in the middle of like a block of apartments.
Is there a
There's no
window?
like alleys next to it.
Can I use my talon to try to pick the door lock?
Oh boy.
We're just going to straighten to breaking in?
Well, we have to deliver the package.
So
Well,
when
why can't we just leave it on the porch like Amazon?
Someone will steal it.
well,
Come on.
so
Not
you
our
look
problem.
to go pick the lock, like you're just like, oh, I could do this. And as you look, there's actually a note right above the door handle that says, "I'll be right back. Wait for me inside."
Oh,
We are not
try the
going
door.
in there.
And it
That
does say on it like, or it says like to Undernot service delivery person. Please wait inside. I have a tip for you, is what they're saying.
No.
Okay.
This
I go
seems-
in. I just
No.
straight up go inside.
You try the handle and it's locked.
Oh.
We are not going in here. We are not going into this house.
can my meta tool pick the lock?
She's already doing that.
Oh. Do I roll sneak for that?
I don't. Hold on. Well, it's actually not like a real lock. This could be your hack roll.
Yes.
It's like
I
a
wanna-
digital entry key.
Give me a second. I like crack my neck.
We need someone to get in a fight so that I can use my healing skills. Jonathan.
Breaks your talent on a 0 roll.
That's a 5.
Oh no!
You're an expert, though. You can reroll.
Oh,
can reroll
I can
fail-safe
reroll. I
machine.
can
Yep.
reroll. Thank you, Mohan. That's a 2.
We have not been
Oh
on
my
point.
god!
I'm glad I completed my goal
So you're-
already.
Yeah.
So you're 5. Do you have a +1 to intelligence or something?
No, I don't.
Oh,
It's
man.
a 0.
What are the stats that you have stuff in?
I have a dexterity +1, and then charisma is -1. The rest are 0.
Oh man, because none of those really help.
Nope.
Um,
Unless there was a window I could crawl through.
no, so I mean, you try and hack into this panel, and it just goes access denied.
I start making these really sad chirping noises, and I just sit down on the floor, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Are you
Can I
thirsty?
try something?
I wrap my tail around you, like in a comforting kind of way.
What do you want to try, Nadia?
Can I roll for no to see if I know how this thing is either programmed or set up electrically / mechanically so I can disengage the lock?
Sure.
Okay. Get the frick away from me.
What?
Would I add intelligence to that?
Yeah, you would add intelligence and probably... Well, no, intelligence and no are what you're doing.
Yeah, so I have a 0 on no and a 1 on intelligence, so 9. I could roll
And-
again.
But remember, if you roll again, you have to take the next one. It's not like advantage where you get the better.
A 9 is good, though, right?
Mixed success.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show.
Go for it. Do I get to see what happens, and then can I just...
No, you have to pick.
All right, I'll take it and see what happens.
Okay, so you have seen a model of these in your tech books, and you go to open it, but it is a newer model. So once you get past the first outside thing that you can pull off of it, the inside's a little bit different because it's not the same model.
Is there a small knife type thing in my meta tool I can have him use?
Sure.
Here, use this.
Yeah, it's like a Swiss Army knife type thing.
How long is the blade?
Small.
Oh, fuck. All right, it's better
Well,
than nothing.
is it small or is it average?
Oh, jeez.
Is
I
it
also
6 inches?
Less than palm.
Oh my god. Okay, it's better than nothing. Thank you. We just need to open... I don't even think we need to open up this door. Let's just put the package down and get out of here.
Why'd you need the knife? Did you just pocket it?
No. Well, I do like your knife. I really do. I feel a lot safer with holding this knife. But that's not the point. We don't have to... We just have to put the package down. This note says to come inside. The door is clearly locked and secured. Why do we have to break into this place to... We don't. Let's
true.
just put the fucking package down and get out of here.
We don't, yeah.
I want to know...
It said to
First
come
of all,
in.
I want to
No,
know what the heck
the
this guy
door's
wants.
locked.
And two, I
The
want
door
that
is
tip.
locked. We have no fucking idea what's inside this house. We could walk
Money!
in and it could be money. No, it's probably some booby trap that is going to cut your feet off.
Isn't your
Ooh.
goal to make more money?
Yeah, but not at the expense of my friends or my well-being.
I pull a couple of bobby pins out of my hair
We are
And-
not breaking it.
and hand them to Kamala.
She's... You're more of a hacker than a physical thief.
Has anybody looked underneath a mat?
Oh yeah, let's flip
or
up the
a rock?
doormat and see if it's under there.
There could be a spare key.
But
Well, how about I'll wait outside here with you, John, because
No.
I agree that it's kind of weird to go into this house. It's already locked.
I'm not letting
Wait,
kids
can we try
go into
1,
this
2, 3?
place.
What?
Is there a keypad?
Persimmon.
Yeah, that's true. Try
only
1, 2,
number I
3,
know.
typing 1, 2, 3 into the keypad.
I just do that.
See what happens.
Is there a keypad?
Access denied.
Damn it.
3, 2, 1.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we should do.
Access denied.
Here's what we should do. We should hide the package out of sight on the front porch. Leave a note saying, "This is where the package is. Sorry, the door wasn't unlocked, and we're not fucking comfortable enough to go into your creepy ass house."
We could just wait.
We could knock on someone else's door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try those bobby pins to see if I can
Oh
block.
my god. Oh my god.
What do I roll?
I don't know.
Fix?
I mean, it might be
I-
fix.
I mean, I know none of what I have is gonna be any good for this. I just want to try.
If your bobby pins...
I really want to get into this place. I don't know why.
Astrid, if your bobby pins don't work, maybe we should just call Nana and see. I feel like Nana could help us.
We could also look and see on our job instructions, if it says anything about leave the package on the porch or something like that.
Please.
It just says deliver the package.
Oh.
All right, package delivered.
But
Package,
what if someone steals it?
I'm
not our
knocking-
problem.
I'm gonna knock on a door that's down the hall.
Yeah. So you'll break in first.
What if the neighbors are sketchy?
I'm knocking.
All right, what's happening first?
You can knock.
Oh,
All right, so you go knock next door,
knock knock.
and there is no answer.
No one's home.
Probably everyone's at their jobs.
They probably don't even want the package. It's probably something awful.
What
It's
if
a
we
bomb.
Open it.
No, not a bomb.
Open the package.
No, no.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, there are windows.
What? Oh.
I'm gonna see if a window's unlocked.
No.
I guess just roll a 20 for a luck check to see if a window's unlocked.
It's
a 14.
Okay. You do find an unlocked window.
Oh my god.
Is it one that I can reach?
I mean, you were able to like it's a little bit high and you're kind of short, so like you push it up and you see that the window does move up, but like you need someone's help to get in.
We could all form a pyramid, cheerleader style.
Cheerleader style. Hey, guys, can I get a boost? This window opens.
No.
Sure.
It said way inside, so I mean, like, they probably forgot to leave the door unlocked.
Let's
We're-
boost you up first, and then take a look inside.
Who has
see
strength?
what's in.
I have
We're not
dexterity.
Going in to the building.
I actually have strength, which is kind of funny.
You could lift me.
Okay.
Aren't you
There's
like 2
going
feet
to
tall?
be a trap inside the building.
Every time you said red panda, I envision you being
You literally envision me red panda sized.
yeah, like as tall as this table.
I am a humanoid red panda.
No.
So, like, I am, like,
Okay.
human sized.
I'm
Hold on.
terrified.
Hold on.
Yes, John.
If anyone is going in, it's going to be me.
You're the one that least wants to go in.
I don't want to go in, but you guys aren't leaving it alone. You all want to go into some stranger's house, and you're not leaving it alone.
the note says to
said
go
to.
in.
No, it says to go in, but it doesn't say break in.
Well,
Doesn't say break in.
Have we
does
found
it?
a key?
No, we didn't. So we put.
Did
the
we even
package
look
down.
for a key?
Did we look for a key?
No, we didn't.
Let's look. Okay.
Notice?
Who has the best notice?
I have a 0.
I have a 0.
I'd rather that you roll. Look around, John. See if there's a key
Take a
on the
peek.
ground.
All right. So do I go in? Like, can I go in and look around?
Oh, you're gonna go into the house?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were gonna look on like under a mat near the door for a key.
I would prefer like not to do this, but
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't
no,
want.
I
to.
know, but these kids are gonna go in, and they're gonna get fucking killed. I am the best. I have the best. I have the best chance at survival against
Party
anything.
pooper babysitter.
I am the responsible adult. You're children, and you're acting like a children. You should be better than
Hey,
this.
I said I'd wait out here for you. They can go in though. I'm kind of curious.
Let's let the little kids go into some stranger's house.
They'll be forgiven.
Possibly go
They will
wrong.
be forgiven. Okay, here we go. I notice. Yeah, that's really good.
Are you going
I'm
inside?
inside. Yeah.
Okay, so you go inside, and I mean it's right next to the door, so you can just turn around and unlock it.
Yeah.
Yay! Thanks, John.
Yeah, there's nothing like weird. Are you trying to like perceive the inside of the house too?
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of
I'm-
assuming that you're like casing the place a little bit.
Yeah,
as you go to
I'm
the door.
looking to see if there's like a bear trap, like hidden underneath a rug or something.
with a 12 because you have a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 0, 0. Sorry.
Oh, 0.
It's
Okay,
11.
so with an 11, still good enough. There's someone on the ground a few rooms over.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Let us in.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we don't know that yet, so you decide.
I'm a healer,
We need
remember.
to call the authorities.
I'm a
There's someone
healer.
on the ground.
Wait, let me I have a bioscanner. I'm literally envisioning that's like Star Trek,
Okay.
like the medical scanner thing that they
Sure.
have. Okay, cool. Wait, let me grab my bioscanner, and I like push past you through the door.
Have
to
you
take
opened the
it.
door for them yet?
Open
If
the
there's
door.
someone in trouble, let me help.
Well, no, he hasn't communicated any of that to you. He's still thinking of what he wants to do
He
with
did
that
just
information.
say-
It's not that I don't. It's not that I like didn't want to open the door. I just haven't done it yet. I
Yeah.
just
You did-
haven't done it yet.
He did say that we need to call the authorities. There's someone on the floor in here.
I did. Yes.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
say that.
I
Sorry,
did say
missed it.
that.
Yep.
Yes. I did say that. Yeah. We need to call the authorities immediately
Are
Why,
you
John?
opening
Open
the
the
door
door.
for them?
and letting kids into a murder.
God.
scene.
All right, someone boost me through the window.
Pick what you're doing.
All right. I open the door. I open the door. I
Get on
open
the
the door.
floor. All right.
I let the kids in.
I'm gonna go examine the person that he found.
Nice.
Whoa, a dead body!
I'm
He's
also
on the
going
ground.
with her.
Okay, all of you are inside?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna hang out by the doorway.
Okay, you'll
I'm
hang out by
inside.
the doorway.
I'm inside.
I'm still holding the package, which I kind of want to open.
No.
No.
Laura
Bad
put the
girl.
idea in my head, and now I want to open it.
So right now there's like a TV on, and it's just kind of on the news. And when you walk in and rush over, you see you see a tall and lanky woman with soft white hair that fades to a deep brown umber, and she has small black ears, and her eyes are closed, and she's on the ground.
And big
Oh no.
gazonga
I
thumbs.
take out my bioscanner.
Bioscanner.
Jesus, the Mainer in me is coming out.
Good old bioscanner.
The bioscanner. And like point it at her and
It
do what it does.
It doesn't seem like the bioscanner is picking up anything wrong with this woman.
Oh.
Oh, she's just sleeping.
Did we try to wake her up?
I check for a pulse.
Does this species even have a pulse?
Good question. Well, I mean, you made it sound like she's a ketling, right?
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
everything's
Oh,
very
she's a
homogenous.
catling?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a ketling,
Gotcha.
so I would assume.
I mean, I don't know what you would roll. What are you trying to do? Checking if she has a pulse?
Yeah. Or, I mean, I guess I could just, like, use my psychic healing ability just to, like, check her out to see
Yeah, it's
if,
weird that I
like-
give you an opportunity to do your goal and you don't. You choose
Well-
actively to avoid it.
I was kind of assuming that you were just gonna be like, she's dead, and
No,
I was gonna be like, well, shit.
I mean, you check. She has a pulse.
Okay, great.
I don't think there's
All
anything
right.
I can roll for that.
Fix her.
Okay, so
Fix her.
I wanna roll to heal her with my psychic abilities. So I'm assuming that would be my psychic succor.
Yes,
Um,
it no longer costs effort because you
Yes.
have mastered it.
so heal 1d6 plus 1, system strain plus 1.
Yep. So roll.
Do I roll the 20 or these bad
You
boys?
roll the 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I had to like roll to see if it worked before I rolled to do the thing.
No, it's just an ability.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's a 1. So 2.
So you put your hands on them and you focus really hard, and you feel like, oh, this is working. Like you haven't really done your you've practiced your healing a lot to the point where you don't need to commit psychic effort to do it anymore. But like you've never actually healed someone, and now you have. And they look up at you and they have these piercing yellow eyes.
Oh.
And
Shit.
Stop that.
stop it with your spray bottle.
I'm
They have
a-
piercing yellow eyes,
Sorry.
and she looks up to you and goes, "Finally, finally, they send you."
Are you okay?
Yes. Hold on, I'm just gonna get up here. I have to admit, I wasn't actually hurt. I've been doing this for a while now, and no one's actually been able to heal me. But they finally sent you. Please come in, come sit. And she gets up, and she's like a fairly like young person, like she's probably like in her 30s.
Okay.
And she stands up, and she's like really tall. Like I'm not sure how tall John wants to be, but she's taller
6
than
feet.
John.
6 feet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And she gets up and starts walking over to her dining room, where you see that there's already tea set up for all 6 of you,
Oh my god.
or 5 of you. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Don't drink it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Oh yeah, I was pretending.
Oh.
Why were you pretending? Why
So
would
do
you
I not
do
get
that?
to check off my heal then?
No, you did. You
Yes!
did heal. Yes.
Why were you pretending?
Well, I wanted to see what you were all capable of.
Don't you think that's a little fucked up?
Yes.
Yeah, darn
is.
right.
I'm just.
But I
gonna walk
needed
up
to meet
her.
you.
I thought you guys were done. Go ahead.
I said, but I needed to meet you.
Yeah, you could have did what the notes said. Could have left the door unlocked and
Oh, but what fun would that be? I mean,
Yeah.
that any service person could get in.
I'm
I
not
wasn't
into fun.
looking for any run-of-the-mill Undernot service company. I was looking for the children.
Oh no.
what did you say?
You, the children.
What's your name?
My name's Lina. And I've been looking for you all for a while. Come, please sit. I have all this prepared. I can't. It's been years of me ordering nonsense from this damn company to get an audience with you all.
What? Why were you looking for us?
Why wouldn't we? You're the talk of the dark web in Ket.
The what?
The what?
People always just dismiss these spacers as crazy, and they drag them off, and they always talk about the different sectarians as, oh, you know, the people who went and found the children off in deep space. And I honestly assumed that children was a lie. It was a cover for whatever they really found. And I've been trying to figure out what it is they found on Ket, and they found in that planet that doesn't exist anymore. and I've been all over the Principality. And the only time I ever got a lead was here when I heard from someone coming from Undernot that there were these strange children that they're keeping at work, and they don't understand why.
Well, sorry, Lena, because we're actually Terran. Give me all your money.
No,
What?
he's
Ignore
joking.
him.
He's joking. He's just an asshole.
Nadia, don't you have the package?
Yes, I was wanting to walk up to her and just say, well, here.
And she grabs it and literally tosses it to the side into a pile of other packages.
Can we have those?
God.
Nadia, I guess you could have opened that, huh?
Yeah, I don't care about I think I order paper plates. Like, it's the cheapest thing I can order that they actually has, like, a delivery person.
Okay.
I mean, it took forever for me to even figure out what to order that they would send a delivery person.
Okay.
And I'm really surprised it was paper plates, to be honest. And you look and there's, like, a whole bunch of different size boxes. And,
Good
like,
Lord.
you can see that she's been ordering probably, like, vases and, like, stuff, like, fragile stuff. And a lot of it just gets delivered to her, but she's... Yeah.
I go and sit at the table.
The rest of
With
you,
the
please, come sit.
Okay.
I stand near the table.
I insist.
Too
You
bad.
sit.
Too bad.
So, fine. That's fine. I've been trying to get an audience with you forever. What are you all?
Well, I'm a technician.
To drink the tea.
No. What are you?
Well, I'm a red panda person.
I know you're a Ketling. I am also a Ketling.
Well, that's why I was confused.
But why are they keeping you all a secret?
I didn't know they were.
Interesting.
We've just grown up there.
Okay.
This is our first time out.
I mean, we were all on our own before, and it was not fun.
What do you mean? What was before? And she's like getting like really aggressively like into this story.
Well, I mean, there were kids killing kids, and it wasn't great. And then
So you killed other ones of your kind.
No, the environment did.
there were a lot of flying boulders.
We were trapped on an island, and we don't know why.
She's like furiously writing this stuff
Oh,
down
dear.
and like staring you all like dead in the eyes.
Why do you care about this and us?
No, please just keep talking. I mean, I just need to know everything that I know. Like, why wouldn't I want to meet cryptids, essentially? You are all
Everyone
cryptids.
is
Well, I don't like
gifted
that.
a unicorn, and the unicorns breathe fire.
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
Well, how do they know? We can say whatever we want. Why are you
Because
ruining
you're
my fun?
mean.
Okay, we kind of got to speed this up a little bit before the authorities get here. I mean, they're definitely going to notice that you're on your comms for, your comm tracker things that they give you. They're definitely going to notice you're at it. Have you noticed how much people stay in line around here? It's going to send a ping back. I need you to answer some questions fast.
Well, I guess what do you want to know?
I need to know, what are you? Well, like, why are you being held? Why are you being studied?
Studied?
I mean, they found us on the island and
What island? I'm not sure you
don't
I'm not
know.
sure you know this, but there's been no communications about anything that this has happened other than a few people who were brought into insane asylums for suggesting that you were found.
So they're not trying to find our families?
I don't know what they're actually doing at Undernot. No one knows what they're doing there.
Are there any grants to get off of this planet?
Grants?
Yeah, like are we able to get off of this planet in any way to explore the space?
I
with
don't know,
grants?
because you'd have to escape Undernot. I mean, they're definitely going to come back and get you real soon if you stay here. Come on, what are you? What are you?
No one
Children.
leaves.
I don't know.
What do you mean escape?
Well, you just used some psychic power on me, didn't you?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's not common.
Oh.
How did you get that?
I don't actually
From
know.
the explosion,
What's explosion?
I think.
What is
Explosion?
explosion?
You are metagaming right now.
How can we contact you in the future?
Oh, here, I'll write this down quick. And she like reaches into her pocket and pulls out like a business card, and then she's like writing something on the back of it. And that's when your communicators go off and they're like, return to course, return to course.
Oopsies.
Okay, I hit okay.
And goes, and she's like, you guys have to get out of here. Here, take this and find me if you can.
Where?
And she hands it. Come on, out! They're gonna come get me if
Let's
you
grab a
stay
couple
here for too
packages.
long.
Let's grab a couple packages.
Steal some packages.
Can we take some packages?
Sure.
Just
Awesome.
a
They've
ton of
already
paper
been
plates.
paid for. Go. Get out of my house. They're gonna come for you soon.
All right, I
They always
leave.
come for me.
And what do you guys do? You just head back to the dorms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
I
slams
suppose.
the door behind you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I
What
would
the
say let's
frick?
get back to the dorms as
Well, that
soon
was
as possible.
wild.
I think we should stroll slowly and observe our surroundings, because if she's super weird, then everyone else, I'm sure, is noticing that we're not like normal people, right?
Yeah.
I'd also like to make sure that if there's a way to make sure that she doesn't get in trouble for us lingering.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to?
I'm gonna observe the people around us.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there security people around us? They trying to keep tabs on us?
That's an 8.
So that's a mixed success. So you look around and you see that there's actually less people around now.
Hey, where'd all the people go?
Can I also do a notice check?
What are you looking for different?
People peeking out the windows or something?
Yeah, I was gonna see if anyone was following us, or if some tracker thing on my wrist was saying something else.
Your trackers are still going off, being like, return from job.
Oh, they just wants us to go home.
Nah, never mind then.
Can I try rolling a no and trying to think back over the past 5 years if there was anything suspicious that we might have discounted
I guess,
from
yeah,
the
now
facility,
that...
like things that they told us that didn't seem quite right, or things that they didn't let us do that didn't seem weird. Just trying to think of something in the past that might corroborate this lady's story.
There's nothing has seemed out of place until recently, with the big tremors and then this weird lady talking to you. Everything's been very normal.
All right, I guess we'll go home. Let's digest then at home.
What about our monthly body scans?
That happened yesterday.
Are they studying us,
Oh.
like she said?
Starting to get the feeling that they are.
I guess, it kind of makes sense that they would. I mean, they found a planet full of children. That's gotta be not normal, right? Wouldn't you want to study whatever came from there?
Well, were they looking for us and not just happened to find us?
Oh, I mean, if we are the only people with powers, that makes sense.
But do we have powers? I think only...
Only you have powers.
I'm the only psychic one out of this bunch, but I would assume that there would have been more on the island. Or that's...
You don't know.
I can wicked juggle. I'm a performer. Powerful.
Have we seen any other children outside of the facility at all?
Oh,
Outside of the children that we came with from the
Just
island?
kids?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, we go to lunch with all of them every day.
I was just
No,
about
no,
to be
no.
like, oh god,
She said
they're not
outside the
children.
island.
Besides the ones from the island,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at Undernot, there are only the kids from the island.
but outside when we've been
Out-
walking around.
Yeah, you've seen children being dropped off at daycares and stuff like
Right. Okay.
Okay, so it's not like children are abnormal.
All right, let's go home.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
guess we
doing
can
anything
go-
on your way home?
I want to stop at a bakery and get a cupcake.
Okay.
I want to pick up another magazine.
Well, you gotta pay money for that. Hmm?
Yeah.
How much does a cupcake cost?
50 gorp.
No, it's
Good lord.
no, it's probably 3.
Okay, so now I have 27 gorp.
Nice.
I'll get another magazine.
All right, magazines are probably 7.
7.
Yeah.
Are there
Okay,
any
what's 205 minus 7?
what kind of what kind of magazine are you picking up?
I'll pick up another copy of the Star Trek Weekly, but it's this week's issue, and the one that I was reading was last week's issue.
Okay, you do that.
Does your magazine have anything to do with where some science magazines publish what people are working on? Are there anything that says anything about grants or no, or exploration?
Kind of like you're thinking more like an academic journal
Yeah.
than a newspaper.
Yeah, is there anything like that in there at the end of it maybe?
I'm thinking that it basically is like a magazine that will have a story an exclusive on a scientist or researcher or some kind of engineer that's like really specialty in their area, and then it gives like a bio about them, and then there's some ads for new tech, and then there's miscellaneous like how-tos, basically like a Cosmo,
Yeah.
But for tech.
but for
for tech.
tech. Yeah.
Can I ask the shopkeeper if there's any academic journals? That's good. Thank you.
Librarian at your service.
I don't carry academic journals. I run a little pop-up stand here.
Would you be able to tell me anything about grants, maybe?
Well, I mean, they did just announce that there was an exploration grant going on up in what is it, A3? Up in A3.
Oh, who announced that?
Ket did. Ket sent a new group of explorers over to Tates. Tates is the name. It's one of those Chivrak warlord planets. It's pretty much abandoned. No one ever goes there. So they decided they wanted to go check it out. They just announced that grant this morning.
Oh, cool. How do you know how to like? Do we sign up for that, or is that just like a thing that is happening?
I don't really know. I'm not really science-minded myself. I just kind of carry all these different magazines here for people.
Oh, is there any magazine I could pick up that would help me towards that?
I don't think so.
What about a message board or something?
I mean, you can probably go to the Ket government website and apply yourself.
Does my compad have a website access?
No.
No, it's not like a smartphone.
No.
Well, thanks, newsstand NPC 1.
You're welcome. My name's Gary.
Fuck you, Gary.
Oh boy.
Can I meta really quick?
Yeah.
So you mentioned in the conversation with the lady that the planet we came from was called Ket, but that's
No.
this planet.
No. Nadrak.
Ket are the people.
She doesn't know the name of the planet. She just says the planet.
Okay.
We are.
Right. So, yeah, that's what I thought. I think, and then
You
But she's-
did not come from Ket.
right, and then she said that it's since disappeared.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She gone.
It's gone. The planet's gone. They.
Oh.
She told you that there's sectarians that say that like, oh, they saw the planet and they've all been put in insane asylums. So
Okay.
so she assumed that they found some sort of cool tech out there, and that they were hiding that and calling it children so that people didn't really find it suspicious. But no, it's legitimately children, is what she just learned.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Can I go to a pharmacy and buy sleeping pills?
Who you drugging?
So you go.
In case we have to escape. I'm thinking, what if we have to drug Nana to like...
I mean, you-
Oh,
Drug
shit.
Nana!
Oh, shit.
if we have to escape...
We could just take off the bracelets. Why do we have to drug Nana?
Aren't they like...
Are they like attached
We
to
can't
us?
take them off, I thought.
You can take them off.
Yeah.
I assumed it was like a watch.
Want to drug Nana?
Being thorough.
Mohan,
Yes.
you might be able to find an academic journal or something to that like in the public library.
That's true. Our beepers are going off though, so we should probably go
Well,
home.
Yeah, we
I'm-
should go.
yeah,
Let's go back.
Please return to the
But
dorms.
I
Return
wonder
to
if
the
we can-
dorms.
yeah.
Your job has ended. Return to the dorms.
All right, wrist jockey, damn.
Do we have to take a train?
Yeah.
Can we bicycle there?
There's only one path from Lognar City to Underknot Service Campus.
I call an Uber helicopter.
You look up, and Lognar is also a domed city.
Well, not for long, because we're gonna rip a big old hole in it.
Okay.
You wanted to do something at a pharmacy?
She wanted to drug Nana and kill her.
I'm just thinking...
And kill her?
If
No.
I heard that I was being experimented on or being trapped, I would think, oh, how can I escape? But I don't want to get into combat. Maybe I could make the guards sleep by putting something in their food. I don't know. It was
Except
just
for when we
thought.
asked you
Passive.
who you were gonna drug,
very
you
passive
said
of you.
Nana.
Well, if she can track our location, I don't know. Never mind.
Gonna drug Nana, all right.
We have to drug the entire compound. Everyone gets a lot of pills.
I need
please.
all your sleeping
I need
pills.
all of them. All
1,000
the
sleeping
Ambien.
pills.
Wow.
Are you doing anything else in the city before you go home?
Just get the
Take a
fuck
Shit
home.
on the sidewalk. And leave.
Shit on
Oh no.
Did anybody notice?
Roll perform.
Yeah, does anybody know? This is art. This is art.
actually doing?
And I rolled a 7. My charisma.
I'm sorry.
2, 9.
That's a mixed success.
You shit yourself.
You're a little more constipated than you thought you were going to be.
No, have him
I
shit
pulled down my
himself.
pants.
That would be even better.
Okay, do they have a switchblade at the newsstand?
They have a bazooka,
Like a Swiss Army
sleeping
knife.
pills.
Oh my god.
Magazine stand.
The hub of the black market.
This is a New York newsstand, so they have guns and stuff.
Jeez.
I'm
You
leaving
want the
podcast.
good stuff in the
Oh my
back.
God.
Wink, wink.
I'm leaving.
You guys are like taking up like a significant portion of this newsstand guy's day. And he's like, I'm gonna need to log this, so
You don't need to log anything.
You're not a Jedi.
You don't know that. Bye, newsstand guy.
If anyone's a Jedi, I'm the closest.
I'm a performer.
are you guys back on the train? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
Yes,
Shit
I'm
in
gonna
the
ask
train.
John to give me my meta tool back.
I give her the Metatool.
There you go. And it's a pleasant train ride back.
Oh,
Thank
good.
fucking God. The first goddamn train ride where we don't fucking break down. What a surprise.
We've been
One
on
out
two.
of 3 is not great.
No,
Yeah, that's
one out
pretty
of
bad
three.
odds.
1 out of 3. Yeah, no, 1 out of 3. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because
No,
we
no,
got on the
no.
thing the first day.
We had to walk home after that fucking first time.
So
No.
you say you had to walk home after the first time, and you guys pull into the Undernot Service Co. And there are many black vans waiting for you.
Oh, dear.
Oh my God.
And I pull out my gun.
You don't
You
have
don't
it.
got one.
I'm gonna need that Metatool back,
No.
please.
Have we seen these black vans before?
No.
I'm gonna hold
Oh,
on to my
no.
own meta tool in my pocket.
All
You better
of
be
the
ready to use it.
All right, kids, we need to have you come into the vans now.
You are
we need
not taking
decontamination.
any of us. You are not taking
all of
any
the
us.
fur on my tail just like bristles.
Decontamination from what?
Come on, get in the vans.
You
You,
are
gotta
not
go.
taking any of them.
Where are we going?
Should we book it? Let's book it, guys.
You're surrounded.
I have lead.
You're gonna try and convince these guys to just fucking run?
Maybe we should steal a car then.
Oh, does anybody know how to
I
drive?
have a pilot. I have pilot.
Oh my god.
Guys, let's steal a car. Can I lead? Can we do this?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Can you?
Hold on. Does anyone approach us?
Yes.
We're
Someone just got out of one of the vans and like, come on, decontamination. We got to get you in here.
Do they have a
Has
gun?
this ever happened before?
No, we've never left before either.
What are you decontaminating us from?
Your communicators went dark for a few minutes there, and we need to make sure that everything is A-OK with our security systems on you.
Oh, we got lost.
You just need to get in the van. We need to make sure that you're not bringing in any sort of malware or anything like that.
Can I drive?
Our communicators don't... Sure, you can drive.
I hand him my watch and go, here you go.
No, you also have to come with.
Let's get in, guys. I'll drive.
We just got to make sure that there's nothing important, that someone slipped on you. Did you come into contact with anybody that
I don't like this.
that was strange, that was out of the ordinary?
Well, there was the end is nigh guy that we met on the street, but someone came and took him away.
Yeah, I mean those crazy sectarians. They ventured out into deep space for too long, and they come back like that pretty much every time.
Sounds like something a Terran would say.
Okay, but
Oh, what?
Who has the little card with the lady's number on it?
Oh, yeah, who got
I
that?
asked for it.
Hide it in your feathers.
Yeah.
Is anyone taking?
Well, birds regurgitate their food. You can throw it back up.
What? Hey! Stop chewing! Stop chewing! It's like the kind of.
We all start chewing.
What the hell did you just eat?
It was a snack I found.
I'm still holding like 3
We
boxes.
have all this gorp, good old
Please get in the van. You can drive, Mohan. Let's go.
All right, we'll go.
Please put your stuff in the back seat.
Where's Nana?
Fine.
I get in the back.
Nana?
Yeah,
You don't know who Nana is?
Dorm mom?
Where is she?
Oh, your caretaker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nana.
Yeah, Nana.
It's an interesting name, all right.
Why? What's her real name?
What's her real name?
Yeah, really, what is her real name?
If you haven't been told it, you're probably not privy to that
Oh.
information.
Well, how about I hack your fucking brain, you Terran?
What is a Terran? What are you
just
talking
shut
about?
up and get in the car. And I'm a drive.
Okay, are you all driving back?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all driving back in his
You're-
van.
You realize? Give me a notice, Mohan.
6 minus 1. 5.
So you don't notice anything. Someone else give me a notice.
God.
I
just
have
cruising
noticed.
along.
Can we all do a notice check? Or?
Sure.
All right. I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
11.
Okay, so everyone's like,
God.
"Wow, look at Mohan go doing this thing," and Kamala's the only one who notices that it's on autopilot.
I'm just like, I'm doing this.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to hit the table.
I don't say anything.
And you get back, and they single file bring you up into your into a room. It's cozy. It's not like a jail cell or like an interrogation cell, but they sit you all down and they're like, okay, we're just gonna go through a few questions with you. Whenever any of our communicators go dead, we have to do this because they just don't. Our communicators don't go dead.
Well,
and
then-
yours are brand new. They really should not have gone out. So
We didn't charge ours last night.
Mm-hmm.
we charge them wirelessly.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
do that.
We do.
Well, that's
covered my
really
misinfo.
cool. I want that tech in real life because my Fitbit always dies.
Are we? Is this like individual? Like
No, you're all in the same
interrogation?
room.
Or we're all in the same room?
And it doesn't feel like an interrogation room. I mean, they're asking you questions, but it's like a comfortable
so
room.
Our job was to deliver a package to this specific address. I forget. It's like
We can pull it up. It's 123.
Persimmon Lane.
Persimmon
so.
Lane.
We go into this house, and there was a note on the door that said, "Come in." That said,
And
to-
you went into a stranger's house.
we sure
no,
did.
we
we
were supposed
didn't.
to we were.
We sure fucking did go into a stranger's
We
house, and when we
did.
did,
I start
when we
hitting you
did-
with my tail.
and when we did,
Oh.
there was what seemed to me like a dead woman.
But she was just
get stitches.
she was just napping on the couch, and then we left her the package, and we
Yeah,
said,
we
"Have a
dropped
good
off the
day," and
package and
left.
we
No,
left.
I owe nothing. to
John?
this fucking lady.
John,
Narc Cole.
Yeah, John
So that's
fucking
where
narc
we were.
Cole.
We delivered the package, and then this crazy lady started questioning us about where we've been, why we're here,
John.
and then sent us on our way.
But also, John got hit in the head by that crazy
Did
guy,
not.
so his memory's
Did
a little
not.
confused.
Did
Yeah, the crazy
fucking
guy
not.
with the boards kind of whacked him around a little bit, so he's
I thought
kind of like
I thought the
losing it.
job was janky to start with.
He's been really paranoid lately.
John, would
He
you like
wants
to have
to
a
steal her-
conversation with us separately?
Please.
Oh my god! He wants to sneak in and steal the guns.
Excuse John? We have to have so many other conversations, John.
Astrid.
What is happening?
Astrid, do you have anything else that you would like to say?
No, that's it.
I have a question.
What?
What time did we lose comm connection?
It wasn't too long before you got back onto the train.
So it wasn't during the big quake, the power outage, when we were on our way there.
There was a quake.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
wasn't-
we
Our-
didn't feel one here, so it must
Our
have
whole
been
train got derailed.
really. I'll have to check
Yeah.
the logs for that.
Yeah, Booth died.
Mohan
Booth
called.
is what?
Booth
No!
did not die.
Mohan
Booth was
called
about to get his
911.
20-year service
Booth did
patch.
not die. He is okay.
I killed him.
Mohan called 911 instead of the service operators to get the train back in motion, so they probably have a record of it too.
It was an emergency, and you guys aren't teaching us shit, apparently.
You screamed that we were dying.
Yeah.
We were not dying.
I wish you guys would teach us
Kids,
more.
kids. Come on, calm down. We'll send you guys back to the dorm. John, you wanted to tell me a little bit more?
Yes.
Okay, so you all please go back to your dorm.
We want bonuses.
Remember, whatever he says is not true.
You'll get paid when you get back to the dorm. That's when your job will officially be clocked out. You just clock it against your terminal like you do for all the other jobs, and you'll get paid.
25% extra?
No,
50% extra.
no, you'll get paid.
Well, then you're a liar. Taryn.
What? What?
Oh
I
my
leave.
God. I follow
So these
him.
guys go. Is just John left?
Yeah.
I look at John. Wait, before I go. John?
Oh,
Mohan,
man.
Mohan, Taryn, just go back to the dorm.
I really wish I had that psychic link now.
All right, so you guys start heading back to the dorm, or you guys leave the room. I'll pick up what you guys are doing Or what are you guys doing?
I'm listening at the door.
I want to go to one of the labs because that's my goal, and there's classes here and stuff.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
see if I can listen.
You're going to listen at the door too?
Try and listen
It's
to
like
the door,
a tech
yeah.
class or something, I guess.
Kamala?
Yeah, I want to listen, and then I want to go find Nana.
The three of us are just against the door with our ears to the door.
All right, so role play that quickly. You guys are just leaving the door.
What the heck?
We
Why
get-
would he say that?
He's really paranoid.
But I don't get it. He's supposed to be our friend, not their friend.
Right, and he's the one who's so suspicious of this place. Why would he defend the one person who, like, seems to know anything else about us other than the people here?
I get it, because if everything's normal and we're trying to sneak away from people and all of a sudden some crazy, bizarre old lady starts talking to us about telling us that everything's wrong, it'd freak me out too.
But what
It
if
would
they
freak me
crack
out.
down security and we're never allowed to leave the dome again?
Yeah, what if the end is nigh?
The end, well, that's what happens. When the end is nigh, people freak out. So I think we should just let it play out, see what John says as we press our ears to this door that's very thin, and we can completely hear everything that's going through canon.
It's canon.
And
And we should talk to Nana after, because apparently that's not even her real name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should find out what her real name is.
I just roll my eyes, say, I need to get out of here. And I walk away.
wait, can you bring my packages
No.
back to the...
No.
But I have like 4.
No.
I'm pretty sure they're all paper plates. They can't be that heavy.
One is gold.
Jesus.
It's just 10 bars of gold. Very heavy. It's very heavy.
Gold is valuableless here. There's worthless. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah, what a word you just made up.
Valuableless.
God damn it.
Skarua driver.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, John, you want anything to drink, man?
Yeah. Do you got any alcohol?
No, John.
All right, then. Yeah, probably
Water, juice.
not. I'm
coffee?
Yeah, well, coffee. No, coffee sounds.
Okay, you can have some. I seem to remember you liking the Gurative coffee, right?
Sounds good, man.
Okay, we'll get you some of that. Just give me a second. He just kind of like waves to somebody, and they go off and open the door.
As we heard them coming up,
Make evasion saves.
yeah.
Oh, evasions is 20.
Someone lost a contact.
Yeah, it's a D20.
Come on, guys.
I got a 7.
11.
You all get hit in the face.
Nice.
My
Oh
packages
my
go
God.
everywhere. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, my
Oh,
delivery.
classy.
What have you done?
We know you're not on a job, Mohan.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I have to make a different voice. Come on, Mohan. We know you're not on a job. Come on. I'm gonna go get coffee, and you guys are gonna come with me to the cafeteria to go get some coffee.
That sounds good. That sounds kind of cool.
Come on.
Would you let me stay if I gave you some? I opened the package.
Oh, God.
Paper plate.
You give me a luck check. Just a D20.
Let's just move on.
What was it?
It was a 2.
You pull out a paper plate, and it is lingerie.
I'll save that for later. Wink, wink.
I'm just, like, looking at Kamala and going, like, is my nose bleeding?
Oh, God. Can I use my sneak skill to try to sneak back into the room with John? I don't want to be.
No, you failed your evasion save, so like
that's
they're
fair.
acutely aware of you.
That's fair.
I hold his
I
hand as
thought
we
you
walk.
rolled an 11.
I did.
You have saving throws on your sheet for physical evasion and mental.
I'm still in the room, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
evasion's a 15. So I'd have to beat 15?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so now we're back in the room. You guys are being carted off to the cafeteria, and you're going off to find like a lab. There's a lab that you like normally go to. Actually, no. There's like a school area, like a classroom, and they haven't gotten to the part in the curriculum where you can go into the tech lab yet. But that's where you're heading right now, is probably to find that teacher or something. Okay, John. Let's just start from the beginning.
Don't tell him anything.
What happened when you first got to Lognar?
When we first got to Lognar.
Yep.
So you're talking about after the train broke down?
Yep.
So we got out of the train and we come out to this another dome. It looks like kind of similar to here, but the people there are just a little bit different and a lot more coordinated. They're walking around like they have set paths, like they're on rails almost. It was very strange. I didn't get a good feeling off of it, but we have a job.
Okay, that's city life for you. That's fairly normal.
But not as much. Again, it looked like they were clockwork. Like it just wasn't organic.
That's Lognar for you. They have their set.
Okay.
They have free time. I'll let you know that just like we give you all free time after lunch, you can choose to do whatever you want in your dorms, or you can go take classes or do more work. They have the same thing. They have set allotments of time, and just when you live in a larger society, you have to do things a little bit more rigidly. We like to give you all a little bit more freedom here so you can be comfortable, because you were in a very uncomfortable situation when we found you.
They definitely noticed, like, our patterns. I could see them. They were trying to avert their eyes.
They were averting their eyes?
Yeah. Yeah, they were. I'd be walking, and I'd look at one of them, but as soon as I did, they would look away, like as if they were trying not to see me.
Okay, we'll make note of that and see if there's anything related to that. Now, when you went dead was when you were approaching your destination for this package. We've delivered stuff there before, and we haven't seen this. We haven't seen our comms go dead when you get there.
I can't explain that. We approached the building, and on the door was a note that said to bring the package inside and wait for the recipient.
All right, we'll have to be more clear in our jobs that you guys don't enter homes. You deliver packages.
I did not want to enter the home. I did not want to enter the home.
How did you get in the home, John?
So I crawled through a window.
Oh, okay. The door wasn't unlocked. It said to come in, and the door wasn't unlocked?
The door was locked.
Okay, what happened when you got in?
I looked around, and I saw what appeared to be a woman lying down in one of the rooms.
What did she look like?
Oh, man, she was tall. She was taller than me. She had very, very long hair. Black ears. I don't know.
Okay.
But
so she was a Ketling.
Yeah, she was a Ketling.
Good,
yeah, of course.
Good.
But when we approached her, so I had unlocked the door and I let the kids in.
It's okay. We all learn from mistakes. That's what experience is for, John.
Yeah. Anyways, we approached the woman, and Astrid, one of our friends here.
Yeah.
You know Astrid.
I know Astrid, yes.
She began to try to heal this said person. And apparently it worked. She sprung to life, and...
So she was dead?
She was not. She said she was faking.
Faking, okay.
She was
That's
faking,
interesting.
and that really rubbed me the wrong way. This whole job has been...
So she has long hair.
Piercing yellow eyes, too.
Yellow eyes, okay, good to know.
So she insisted that we sat at a table. I didn't sit, everyone else did. And she began asking questions.
What kind of questions?
Where are we from? She was talking about...
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
What did they say?
They said that, they honestly don't really know too much. They really don't know too much. She was talking about like an island, something like that. We're just kind of bewildered at her questions.
This woman knew you were from the island?
She seemed to have a lot of interest in us specifically. Like she has gone through great lengths to have us.
Do you know their name? Did they ever give that to you?
I don't remember her name. I don't.
Are you lying?
I'm not. No, I swear I don't.
No, like out of game. Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. I don't know her name.
Okay.
She never said it. She gave us
I-
a piece of
Yeah,
paper.
no, she said it.
I asked her.
She said it, but I don't
asked-
remember.
Remember
Okay, yep, that's fine.
we had a whole
I
conversation
just wanted to
about
see if
spelling her
you
name
needed
wrong.
to roll for anything.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah.
nope,
Yep.
I don't remember her name.
Okay, so John does not remember her name.
Okay, good.
Okay. Okay, John.
I'm not done.
So there's more?
No, I have questions for you.
What's up?
So she seems to, the way she was talking, the way she directed her questions, it suggested that we are being studied.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We are absolutely being studied.
Yes, what did you think the medbots were? What do you think your classes are for?
I don't know. I figured that we were picked up from a very bad place and taken into shelter. I guess I'm a little shocked to hear that we're being studied.
Well, John, the place that you were picked up from, I don't know if anyone's told you guys this yet, but it disappeared. It's gone. No one can get to it again.
I really don't know what to say to that.
We know it exists.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you don't have to feel like you're crazy or anything.
Okay.
But it's gone.
Okay. Fine.
So we're trying to see if we can learn anything about that place from you all.
Okay. So I don't have anything to say about that. I know where we came from. I know what we had to do to survive.
That's
And
fine. That's what the therapists are for.
Yeah, and it's great.
I am not your therapist. You don't have to tell me about that.
You and your people have shown us kindness, and I guess that's why I'm answering these questions. But
Well,
my
I appreciate
loyalty,
it, John.
My loyalty is to my friends.
Absolutely. That's why we let you all stay in the groups that we found you in.
Please don't keep me out of the loop.
I will allow you to know what I am allowed to know.
I guess that's about as fair as you can make that.
All right. Are we good, John? Are you all okay?
I think we're okay.
Was there anything else that happened with this strange woman?
Well, she discarded the package. The package that we were set to deliver. I don't know what was in the package, but as soon as we delivered it, she threw it.
Those packages that Mohan had. Did he get them from her?
I don't know. I assume so, just because he didn't have those packages before we left.
So she's a regular customer. Did you guys hear that over on the other side? She's a regular customer. Look up regular customers at that address or similar. John, thank you so much.
Of course.
I don't want to stress you out anymore. I'm sure that was out of protocol. That was not what we send you for.
Yeah, don't send us on jobs like that anymore, please.
That is A-okay. Internal to the campus only from now on.
Thank you.
Oh, you can go.
Excellent. Thank you.
Are we in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
Give me your sausage, God.
What?
Give me your sausage, Terran.
The guard just shakes their head at you. Just
Munch, 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 munch.
Mohan, you can't do this every day.
I want it.
What's a Terran? What are you talking
Just
about?
shut up. I'm done with you. When's John coming back?
Do you guys want to? What are you guys doing who are in the cafeteria?
Snacking.
Okay, you're just eating.
I'm just
cafeteria
eating.
things. Okay. Mohan, anything special?
Nah.
Kamala, anything special?
I'm
seduce the
calling
guard.
Nana.
You're calling Nana?
Yeah.
Okay. So you dial up Nana, and it rings. And it rings,
Uh-oh.
and it goes to voicemail.
Uh-oh.
We can leave a voicemail?
Hi, Nana. It's Kamala. I just have a few questions for you. Bye.
And it clicks
love
off.
it. I love it.
And your little communicator says voicemail left.
Has she ever not answered her phone for us before?
Probably. It's probably not
Okay.
super common, but she has her
Okay.
own life too.
Gosh darn it.
No, she doesn't. Hey, guard, what's your name?
Oh boy.
It's Eric.
Are you normally stationed around here? Around these parts? First floor?
I'm eating a scone. I'm in the cafeteria. This is my break.
Where do you work, though?
Where do I work? I work on records.
Oh, is there anything cool in there? Oh, is there any, like, academic journals in there about grants?
Yeah.
How do we get a grant? How do we get into that?
I mean, there's lengthy submission forms, but we could probably get them for you.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Do I need to go register over there?
Yeah. I mean, do you have your records ID?
Yes. And I pull out my...
Yeah, you have a library card.
Yeah.
I was like, we didn't have numbers, so I don't know if...
You have a library card that allows you access to, like, certain files.
What does this give me access to?
I'm a security guard. I stand at doors.
What does this give me access to?
I don't know, Mohawk. Can I please have my snack? This
I'll
is my
leave you
break.
alone if you give me a bite of that, and then later on, help me in the records room.
No.
Well then,
I can't.
what does this give me access to? And then I start slowly undressing. I'm going to harass this guy.
What the heck is happening?
He just stands up and takes his scone elsewhere.
No! I spit on the scone.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
No.
Hey, before he picks it up, I can spit on it.
No, he's gone.
No!
You spit and you miss. You just hit the table, and you get a smack upside the head from the other person that the other suit that brought you in that was going to get coffee for Bobby or for John.
Goodbye, Eric. I love you.
Please stop talking to me. What is Nadia doing?
Going to class.
Okay, so you go to class, and it's about the time that you would be able to do your free time stuff anyways. So you walk in, and your professor is there. Her name is Dr. Donnie. Like, last name Donnie. Nadia, welcome.
Hi, Professor.
We doing class today? You didn't schedule it.
I know, I just had kind of a rough morning, and I wanted to relax and play around with that project I've been working on.
Oh, yeah, that. What is it?
Immediately I was like, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to... So I saw that you have long-term goals on here, and I know I wanted to, at some point, be able to upgrade or do something fancy with my bionic armor eye. So maybe I'm just, like, tinkering around with a mock-up arm.
Okay, sure. You've got, like, a prototype prosthetic that you've been tinkering with.
Yeah, kind of similar to the one I have, because one of my long-term goals is to upgrade.
It's going to be
able to do things with
very, very, very rudimentary. It's not similar to what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're trying to get there. You're working on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you need any help, or are you just gonna go to it?
Do you know where we came from? I just look at her.
Well, when,
Just completely taken back by this, and it's just like, we found you on an island on an abandoned planet.
Can you show me the planet?
No, we don't even know how to find it again. It was a fluke. I think whoever found you must have been off track, and we don't know. I mean, you remember being there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody said that the planet's now gone.
I mean, we haven't been able to find it.
So you're saying it could still be there? Just...
Yeah, gone is a very final term. I don't like to deal in absolutes.
Okay.
So you're going to work on your project?
I'm going to work on my project now.
Okay. Do you need anything? Like, what stage are you at?
I just show it to her, and right now it's basically just like I'll say, are we using like space metals, or can I just say like titanium?
You can just say like titanium.
Okay, titanium, like bone type structure, and I'm trying to figure out how to make fluid motion between the joints similar to how a human range of motion would be, instead of kind of like creaky and robotic.
Okay. Do you need help with your project?
Yes, please.
Okay. What are you stuck on right now?
The elbow joint is creaky, and I can't fix it with the normal grease that I use.
Is it caught on something?
I can't see anything that it's caught on. I've looked at it for like 2 days.
Well, what if you were to... Did you have all the right hardware? Do you think maybe you're using something that's a little too tight?
Maybe. Do we have a mock-up human arm? Like, you know those classroom skeletons?
Sure.
Could
but
I...
What's human?
Do we have a Mahalian reference skeleton or documentation about Mahalian anatomy?
We could probably get something up, but, I mean, we just have to go request it from records.
Okay, I can do that. And yeah, I'll just keep tinkering at it, I guess.
Okay, do you want to roll fix, see if you can figure it out yourself?
Yeah. I'll take one more look at it. So, throughout the game, I forgot to use foci on things. I have Tinkerer on that. Could I use that for this?
What does Tinkerer do?
It says 2x maintenance.
No, this is not a maintenance score thing. Maintenance is like when you have like a machine, like a ship or a mech or that kind of stuff.
So this isn't tinkering?
This isn't a maintenance. This isn't something that has a maintenance score.
Okay. What about no specialist?
You just role played that you don't know what's doing it. It would be kind of weird for you to just roll no.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you'd have to roll fix.
All right. That's 9.
9. Okay. So, you eventually get it most of the way. Actually, you find the part that's bad. There's a bearing that isn't quite the right size that you're messing with right now. And you notice that it has like all this like wear marks on the inside of it. So it's like, that's what's rubbing.
Okay. Dr. Donnie?
Yeah? Did you find something that you need help with?
Can I go to the lab to change this bearing?
I'd have to accompany you.
That's fine. Can you come with me?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Why are you working on this, Nadia?
As opposed to what is free time?
Yeah, I'm just asking why. Why are you making an arm?
Eventually, I want to be able to upgrade my own arm to do useful things.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you know of any people who've upgraded their mechanical limbs and body parts, like my eye, too?
That's common to your being. Our beings generally work with bio upgrades, so it's not common here in the Principality, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, we did have, some civil wars at one point, and there's definitely some people who had to get robotic implants because just bio upgrades just weren't going to cut it.
Maybe I'll just look in the records to see more about the Mahalian way to do that.
Do you want to stop there first, or do you want to go to the tech lab and get yourself a new bearing?
Lab first.
All right, so you guys get there, and she swipes a card and gets access to the lab. And when you walk through, your little wrist communicator beeps that you've passed through, so it's like logging your time there. And there's a whole bunch of really neat, like, more future tools, less wrenches and meta tool like Swiss Army knife type things, and more like some lasers and like, welding machines and plasma cutting and all that stuff. And like you see some like things that are hovering around in like chemicals places.
Yeah, and I was thinking that like I would need to come here because it's like a clean environment. Like I can put it in not a fume hood, but basically like that.
Sure.
And then change it out to make sure that there isn't any particulates that get into the joints.
Sure. So let's roll now that she like goes over to like a cabinet and like gets you a new bearing, and roll a notice.
Once per scene, I'm gonna re-roll that failed skill check.
There you go.
Okay, promising. Okay, then I rolled a 9.
So that's a mixed success. So you're looking around, and you do see that there's like there's a much better looking robotic arm that looks like maybe it was like someone else's project at one point. Like maybe it was put off to the side, like they lost funding for whatever they were working on with it. But Dr. Donnie sees that you're looking at it and says, "Oh, would you like to use this as reference? It's not being used by anybody anymore."
Yeah, who made it?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It was a project at some point. I think that they were working on just having a better integrated, like, almost like your comms, but also in the arm without it like taking up any extra space. Like, just trying to reduce size of the prosthetic to be more functional and less clunky.
Well, I'd really like to know who did that, so maybe I can ask some questions about it.
Yeah, here, take down the project number. You can probably look that up when you get a chance to. And she just gives you a project number.
Okay.
And we'll say with the reference arm, you were able to make like some more upgrades to your arm, and that'll count towards your goal.
Yay. So do we write it in the achieved one now?
Yeah, sure.
Good job. That's 2 goals down.
All right, so you all from the cafeteria group and Bobby and John Cole meet back up because the person brings you the coffee, and she's like, "Hey, thanks for answering the questions. Here's your coffee. You can chill out now. That was probably a little stressful, right?"
Can I ask you a question? Just
Sure.
real quick in private.
In private?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust the rest of your group. They're a little.
just like let's stand off to the side, just real
We'll
quick.
have an aside.
No one can hear us.
Except for me.
They can roll notices later to find out if they heard anything.
I want to be security for this place.
You want a new job?
I want to be security. I want my gun. I want my gun by me at all times. I do not feel safe.
So, security here, John, doesn't carry weapons.
Then why have you been training me to use the A1 automatic combat rifle?
Well, in case you want to go out, I mean, we let people learn whatever they want to learn. You chose to learn some combat skills. We'll foster that. We'll foster that knowledge, that creativity. If you ever, take some more extreme jobs, we'll send you out with it, and it'll be good that you have that. But security here doesn't carry weapons.
All right.
If you want to be security, you can be security. We can get that set up.
I want that.
Okay, let's just punch that into your communicator, and you'll get more jobs prioritized towards security.
Okay.
And she like shows you where in your thing that you can put like preferential jobs.
Okay. And I'm just doing this because I want more information on the know-all about what's happening around here.
Okay. We'll see how we can get there.
Okay. I return to the group.
All right, you guys are back together.
I've had like 5 scones.
So I sit down.
What'd they ask you? Narc.
Yeah, John fucking Narc Cole.
Wow. So you realize that we have to make friends with somebody here?
We had a
And
friend
it
on
was
the
not
outside.
that lady.
I wanted to make friends with the crazy lady.
But she
Why?
told us the truth.
Esco.
These
My
people, no, the officer that I was talking to also told me the truth.
What was it? What was it?
We are being studied.
Yes.
That's what she said too, though.
I know, but he has disclosed this information as well.
Okay.
He was surprised that we didn't understand that going in.
Are we dumb?
No, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. No, we have to make friends, and the thing is that we've had a good life here. We have. That crazy lady, she faked being dead. She had a obscure package ordered to her house and proceeded to pretend to be dead.
You know what? Sounds like something I would do. So
It really does.
I can't totally discredit her, but I understand where you're coming from.
But now they won't let us leave.
It's not about that. We have nowhere else to go. Where would you want to go?
Everywhere.
The sky.
Everywhere? Then we
Yeah.
can maybe work that out with them. I think communication right now with these people is paramount.
I think that makes sense.
All
So
right.
do you think we'll be able to, like, did they say we could explore somehow, or?
We didn't ask. We didn't ask.
You should have.
The conversation at hand was just about the most recent events. They've been pretty transparent. They've been pretty transparent with us, and we have to have at least somebody that we're not worrying about. And if that means that lady, that crazy lady, takes the brunt of this, then okay. But I'm trying to do the thing that's safest for us.
Assimilate?
Assimilate? No. No, not assimilate. We have to protect our way of life, and we have to protect each other, and we can't have these people suspicious of us, and we can't have them as an enemy.
That checks out. I like that thought, but I feel like we can't trust them too much either.
You have to understand too, aside from entering that house, which I was against. I was against doing that.
Yeah, but you were the first one in.
Against doing that.
That's true, yeah. You were the first one in.
You know why I was the first one in?
Subconsciously, you wanted to be the first one in.
Because 3 of you...
I do not want to go in there.
3 of
You wanted to be
you
the first.
aren't even 17 yet.
Because I couldn't open the door.
That's okay. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
They're
it.
dancing queens.
You were going in.
I am 17.
You were going in, and I'm not letting any of you go in. Not first.
But we saved that lady's life. Theoretically.
She was not in danger.
Theoretically. In the
Well,
scenario.
She told us. She told us she was playing
healed
around.
something. I don't know what it
That's
was.
crazy.
But it was something.
I'm gonna cough up her contact paper just so I have it.
Oh, good.
Act it out right now.
And Nadio, you walk by at this point too on the way to records. You have to go through the cafeteria.
I pick it up and eat it.
No, I have it.
God.
It's fine.
Oh, Mama Bird.
No, it's fine.
Ew.
So I just have it and I stuff it in my feathers.
There we go.
Just so I
You ripped it up and stuff
I
it
eat
in?
my
I just-
6th scone.
I'm gonna stop and not go to records right now.
Yeah, I said you met up with them. Mohan also wanted to go to records at one point.
Meet my boy Heskel. Or Eric. Eric is the records guy.
Eric walked off.
No, Eric was
Eric
a random
left.
security guard on break.
Eric wanted to get the F away from you.
I totally misinterpreted that entire situation there.
I don't think you did.
Yep.
Nadia, how's your project going?
It's going slowly, but I found this really cool prototype that someone made before, and I have the project number. I just need to go look up who did it.
Ooh.
A prototype?
Yeah,
Of what?
an arm. I assume you guys know what the project is because I've been working on it for a long time.
Oh,
Nerd.
we know that? Okay. And we know that it's for
Actor.
Mahalian.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, is it for you? Is it for just everybody, or?
Well, I remember way back on my home planet, some of the adults had useful tools and sometimes even weapons worked into their arms that they could use.
Metagame. So we're from the same planet.
No, you're from Duhat?
Duhat.
Yeah, and you're from Guratif.
But we're both Mahalian.
You are both Mahalian.
Okay.
So you're both your home planets are both part of the Tawhide League, which
Okay.
is the overarching government
Gotcha.
region of space.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, so eventually I want to learn how to upgrade my arm and eye to do things more than normal arm and eye things.
I think that is stupendous, and if you need any help with that, I would absolutely offer my assistance.
Is that going to
Okay.
be info in the records room? Because I got to go there later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Want to
Cool.
go together?
Yeah.
Yay.
It's a date.
Skip over there. Let's all skip together. Say yes.
No.
You can skip. I'll watch.
I'll skip with you.
Yeah. Dancing queen.
What are Kamala and John doing?
So we're still in the cafeteria.
Yeah,
I'm
we have
eating
a
Yeah,
the
yeah.
seventh
these guys are
scone.
about to leave to go to
These
visit
three
records.
are leaving.
Yeah, you can go with them.
Come with us.
Somebody should look up. This is in character. Somebody should look up what that crazy guy was saying. What was that again?
Oh, yeah.
Terrans?
About the Terrans?
And the Taza?
Someone
the-
should look
what?
that up in
Kaza?
records.
I wanted to go to the records room too so I could look up our new friend. Wink, wink.
But will they have a record of us looking up her record and be suspicious of
I
us?
can hide my
Oh, right.
digital footprint. Okay.
Damn.
We can look up the Terrans, too, while we're in there.
True.
That's what I was talking
Yeah.
about.
I'll do that.
Then I guess I'm going with you.
Let's ride.
Oh, you guys are all at records then. Who wants to look up their thing first?
Well, I want to first check. So when Lina said that the Kets aren't working on any grants and stuff, did that fulfill the achievement? Or when the other guy said, when the newspaper guy said, oh, or is it just kind of all building into it?
What was your goals wording?
It was get info on what Ket is working on with grant money.
Oh, you did find out that because he said that they were visiting the Chivrak warlords planet of Tates.
That's what it is. Chivrak of Taints. So Chivrak Taints.
Tates.
Taints.
Tates.
So we're looking up Chivrak war taints.
Yes.
Okay.
Weaponized.
Weaponized taints.
Roll a no. See if you can figure out if you know this or if you know how to research it. What'd you get?
So the Chivrak warlord, what is it?
So it is.
I rolled a 4.
It is a planet. Hold on.
Chivrak is a planet.
No, Chivrak is the government that rules that planet. So you're looking up, and you know that it's Tates, and you look it up, and it's designation Astro 3-02-23. The most that you can find out about it is a news bulletin about the new. You find a little video pops up that was just on the news this morning, and it's a guy is part of the video. He looks like a local newscaster, and they have a narrow face and slick black fur. They have small round ears that point a little bit at the top, and they have a thin collar of white around their neck. And you catch midway through a thing, and it's and around the Principality, Ket has approved the exploration of the nearby planet designation A30223, known as Tates by the Chivrak warlords. The abandoned planet seems to be largely ignored due to how long it's been dormant among the wider sector, so hopefully there will be much to be discovered for the good of the Principality, and what's good for the Principality is good for all sectarians. I'm Jory Ingram, and this is your local news.
Okay, so we're just discovering this abandoned planet. The people who are discovering it are the Chivrak.
No. The people who are discovering it are people from the Principality. It is a place in the Chivrak warlord space.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's owned by a different major faction.
But it's an abandoned planet, quote unquote, and we're going to go explore it.
Yeah, Ket is that's the grant that Ket approved. That's not much more information than you already got, and that would be pretty common knowledge because it was just on the news.
Yeah.
So
but it's more concrete. And it's not hearsay.
But you can't learn anything new about Tates or about the mission or anything like that because you failed to roll.
But this is a new scene.
It is a new scene.
So what if I tried to just dig a little deeper?
Sure, dig a little deeper. Roll
I'm gonna dig a
them
little
dice
deeper
one more
into
time.
these taints here. How deep can I get in these taints? Not very deep at all. I got a 5.
Wow. Yeah, you don't find anything else. You just find that video 10 times and someone freaking recorded it on their holo recorder, and it's really terrible quality, but it's the same video you just saw.
Curse you, Eric!
We'll go over to John.
So I am.
You were tasked with looking up Taza.
Oh, but I've already said that I'm pretty bad.
Yep. So what happens? They're like, hey, you look up Taza while we do all of our other stuff. What do you actually do?
Look up Taza. Be one of the group. One of us.
I don't know why I would look up Taza.
One of us.
Why would I do that?
Because you're hella paranoid.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just what they told you. They're like, hey, why don't you look up that while we look up these other things?
We asked nicely, not told. Okay, because he's a friend. Remember that?
Yeah, you are my friend. Yeah, so I guess I'm bouncing around, overlooking what they're researching. I have no interest in looking up Taza.
You're just pulling up gun magazines.
I could be talking to one of the guards about hey, how'd you rise in ranks?
Oh, sure. It's Eric. It's the same guy.
Okay, yeah. So I introduce myself. Does Eric know me already?
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the people on Undernaut know you guys by name.
Yeah. So I'm really, really interested in joining the security or the military, of this place.
Well, John, we don't have military, but I mean, the security force is a good enough job.
Okay. Does that like require like basic training or?
Yeah, I mean, we have training for if something were to happen. We have access to our to the gun room.
Okay. I just feel like my skills would be best served here. Like how I can help out the best would be security.
Have you done some of those intro to combat courses?
Of course, yeah. No,
Yeah?
definitely I have. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
I have.
good,
Yeah,
good.
I'm fairly proficient, especially with armed combat as well as hand to hand.
Is what was it? What was his name? Is he still teaching there? Kind of a taller fellow.
Isaac?
Yeah, I think that was his name.
Yeah.
Is he still the combat teacher?
Yeah, he is. He taught me.
Yeah, he taught me too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. No, he's a pretty cool guy. He's just inspired me, but I don't know. Like, I just don't feel like I'm being fulfilled, and I'm not being used to the best of my ability here. Yeah, I can bust rocks all day, and I can do these silly like package deliveries, but no, I need to be security. I need to.
Well, has someone shown you how to apply for new types of jobs on your communicator?
Yeah, someone did. Well,
Oh,
it was the officer that was interviewing me a few moments ago.
Oh, Sophie.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know what the process would be. Like,
Well,
I apply and then.
So you've applied, and back on your when you're back home, you'll get your terminal. We'll have you log in and you can see all the different communications on your comm.
Okay.
I prefer using a terminal. I'm not really proficient with these fancy little comm things.
Yeah, I really don't like them either.
Yeah, so use the terminal in your dorm,
Okay.
and you should get some sort of email or confirmation as to when you can sign up.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you may not even get one. Maybe next time you go to pick up a job, that's just what it's going to give you is some sort of security duty.
Yeah. I don't know. I just have a calling to it. And I know this place doesn't see action, but this has been our home for the last several years.
No, I'm glad you view it as a home, John.
Well,
We
it
try
is.
and make it safe for you and fun, and even though you're just here, like, I mean, we still don't really know what to do with you guys. Like, we're just a company. Like, we weren't prepared to take on kids.
Yeah. Well, you did, and you've really given me and my friends given me a good life.
Well, I appreciate that. And now we're going to cut over to Nadia.
I'm looking for project number 100-47B.
And you're going to have to roll an administer to find that information.
What's the attribute?
Probably intelligence.
Okay. Phew. That's a 10.
There you
Nice.
go. That's a success. So you look it up and you see that someone named Mimir, like 10 years ago, was working on that prototype.
Does it have any other info on where Mimir went or anything about Mimir at all?
You wouldn't be able to access that because that's like employee records.
Oh, he's an employee.
Yeah.
Not a well, I guess we're the only students, huh?
Yeah.
Does it have his employee number like the other guy gave us?
Sure. Just make one up.
Can I look that up too? Later on another day or something?
Well, it doesn't give you much more information because you're not like HR. You don't have like HR clarifications. Like, you can't just look up people's personal shit.
I was just wondering if they're still here and I could go ask them about the...
Oh, to see if they're active?
Yeah, they're still here and I can go find them.
Roll a luck check. Just D20. Nothing added.
Nat 20!
Oh,
Bitches!
They still work here.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, so you can look that up at a different time, but they still work here.
Nice. You're nat 20. They still work here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
jealous.
Yep. Now we're on to Astrid.
Researching Terrans.
Yes. Give me a no roll. Or maybe even work. Work might also be something applicable for that.
No, I have 6, sorry.
You have a 6? So that's a fail.
Boo.
So you don't find anything on Terrans, but you're looking. You're looking for a long time and you don't see
I'm
anything.
trying.
Actually, you don't just not see anything because you failed. You think you found something, and a big like not allowed to visit the site warning pops up
Gosh
again.
darn it.
Kamala's turn.
Yes. I'm researching Lena.
Okay.
I just want to know who she is, or if she's had run-ins with the authorities.
So
in
you
the
pull
past.
you pull out the little card to like look at her name.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull out the card, and her full name is Lena Quinby. Roll like a no or a work or what. I'm assuming whichever's better. If they're both bad.
They're both bad, so I'll do no. That's a 4. No,
Okay.
that's a 3 because it's -1.
So that's a failure because as soon as you start trying to look up people outside of Undernot, you get that big screen that's like, you are not allowed to visit this site. You are not allowed to visit this
Can
site.
I try to hack the Undernot database to see if they have files on her?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That is a 7.
Is that adding your stuff?
Yes.
And intelligence?
Yep, I have a 0 on
Oh,
intelligence.
no.
I know.
Okay. So a 7 is a mixed success. So you look it up and you get far enough to know that she is someone that is not on the census for Lognar. Yeah. So she is not a resident of Lognar. That's about all you can get before you get turned away again by like a meh, can't visit the site screen.
Okay.
So you find that out, and you as you're like hacking, like, okay, maybe I can get a little bit further, and you like look at her card that she gave you to see if, because she said you can contact her for that. How like badly chewed up was it?
It wasn't chewed up. I just swallowed it.
Okay, so you spit it out and you're flattening it out, seeing if you can read stuff. And
Sicko.
as you're doing that with like the saliva on it, you can see like some of the pen strokes from what she wrote on the back of the card, and you flip it over, and all it says is "Real boats rock," and then a giant earthquake hits the city again, and that's where we're ending the session.
Real
Oh,
boats
boy.
rock?
So now we got to end. We got to do our call to action and all that stuff. So if you guys want to find us, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter at Failed Crits. We also have on our Facebook a group called Halfwits Failed Crits Community that you can join, where you can talk with us. I pretty much man the Twitter. If you want to talk there, that's probably going to be me. We have an email at halfwitsfailedcrits@gmail.com. Feel free to send us pretty much anything. And you can visit our website at www.halfwitsfailedcrits.com.
Onlyfans.com/halfwits
Nope,
and
nope,
failed
nope,
crits.
Does anyone have anything else they want to plug? I'm assuming no. This is our
No.
creative endeavor, but still just want to put it out there.
Wormwood
I'm
makes
good.
good dice.
Check out the World of Windermere.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
World of Wheelabeer. We just played a game with them. That'll probably... I'm not sure if it's going to be a bonus episode before or after this, but look out for it. We played a bonus episode with the people from World of Wheelabeer. They ran a game for us.
It was fun.
Cool. Well, hope you guys are excited for next time.
Brr, 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 brr.
Penis, penis, penis.
Oh, oh no.
Fuck you, Greg.